Medafopa ete say megiri sa ho ye mame no mienu enne nyankopon ase se ode enede ya che yen se ye mu bra emfa nhye ne nanu onyam onyame nhira wo mfie so no wadwuma so wate onyame nkwa ennos wo so enede me kan sembi na mede ayemfanto amanye nyinara onyame oboye no oboye mankita hodie Potokasem ye can say we are socially gregarious. And to nipa bia what ya say? E say usua kwa fa so edin kita ho. Empo wo fie mu o montene so se wo kwa fuo mu mpo se woni nkrofo esua de abomu se woni nkrofo ye adwuma enkita hodie e na epeja onipa ye kra enu nti na nipa ye bone a ye de no koto afiase etwini finipa ho na wa ebosa bonso obiso yare bone pa na say yakoma isolation na wa ebosa ankita hodie epeja nkonimdie. Let me repeat it. Sweet and good relationships ensure progress and prosperity and fulfillment. Sweet and stable relationships ensures fulfillment. Ema onipa wokra eto yam. Nemmom nipa bi wa ho hia no a ono no nkwan ni timo ponko ne bre nko ene timo ponko enti oni nkita hodie enkoso yie onipa no na brabo mu wo bre na brabo mu nioma atwa mu no ene emponi sua hu no osua ne nkwada abre mu no onim kita hodie akwan wan hwe ne ye na o hye nipa kro no a ono a onim kita hodie no odne susun so be sraw fanse woni obi ye adwuma na ase wayi nani ahye wo so abibi abedu adwuma mu ho no na wo dwen se nipa ya meko hya ne yi ho na adana ade so ama enye nti ya na me de emesi nkete ka se woni obi wa adwuma mu wo mfie mu a pekwan bi na nipa ne ndi nkita ho na ma mokita hodie enso ani enyefe sempo oya no ayese wo mpewasem a ono na aye wo de wonye se wo mpenasem munsi nkonwa krachie ya na ewurai hwe enipa yense hwe dankwa ma mekọ oso beko ede ne yagina sase so a ma yentrase na yenhuru sinto a woye nkita hodie mu ebia na mekasa ebia na matare hyem ebia na meni ye obi na wompa woyi mu kyerem a na mayi afiri ho na afi yetimi atrase nuanom ne nyonkopa nyese ohum yanu akunkon no amuna umuna wani bebre oba akokora na abro wantam na umuna wani mu no na meso na ehamie na udi bitterness oye odi ahye wakoma mu enche no anya hypertension meso so ani me twa so no wanhwa na so ama hypertension me mpane sa te media meka ne se enkita hodie ema nkunimdie enkita hodie ema nipa ye ho sane yen enkita hodie ema empo emfaso ba nipa brabo mu na nyen enkita hodie keke enkita hodie ejina ne oma miensa so ejina no kure so ejina opepa so na ejina odoso emomu ni obi di nkita ho obehia ade bi efa na emotional intelligence atinkamupo. When I talk about emotional intelligence, it is the ability to perceive, to reason with, to understand and manage the emotions of yourself and the emotions of others. That is emotional intelligence. Se owo tumidie a wo hwe ehunu atinka efri mumu efri obisumu na waye nkete se sa atinka na eba na mefa kwan a metumi akwakra no na mfa nyoma bone ma onipa atinka na Kenya ye your friend emotions, the electronic energies that move you. Emotions are the internal electronic energies that move you to do what you do. And then motivation free. And to say, I want to study your emotions at every given point in time. I think I'm na wo. I think I'm na mesumewo. I think I'm ebo bra ana eshira. Se ebo bra yentimi ninkita ho. Se me bomodi ana me ma tenka wo ye mu be shira. Obu ofini fie ba bufo wonu dada. Obu ofini fie ba oye obi wonu dada. Obu ofini fie na ofini abrabo ase nyina oye odie bi aretete no etena koma mu tonam nyina oye angry bird anoma ne buafuo. So wunim na kontra na duane ho obawo. Enipa bi abrabo mo wana dan jata. Ebi ye sonkonsuo. Ebi ye ntontom. One hwe ne yo bago nemom wo mo ho ban firi wo ho na abekora wom na wagya sa suban fi na wo mu na de amede gya wo no se ekitahode bi a wodie no nyewunu se ebeya mfasode e de ama wo ne onipakora no ne boku satafre no eba no mfie mu wadwumam asodan mu empo bebia wo bia no frankitahode se na ya abrabo fapem. Life's foundation is based on stable relationships in our homes, at our workplaces, and everywhere we go. And when relationships are solid, our lives find meaning and purpose. For God is a man of relationship. And that's why here boniti anokrano or the doba Yesu Christo buyer. So omewu nonye enkwane ensamfa nya twakabium. Oh nyankopon. Ne do ne nyina say he wants to have a relationship with you and I. And now they only obi bayaka. Akayo eye bonsam su. Empapemu eye bonsam su. Na empo abufuo so eye bonsam su. Fa ni je na day. Na fati mu papa na day. Na ka kire obi oben wo se menua. Ye nse hwe. Odo e na me wo ma wo. Me do. Se ni yankopon do me na. O kan say ya da bia asomdwe e wo ya brabo. Meja ha na maka kire Richmond. Na maka kire Mark Weber. Na maka kire Jawa Bakampadu. Na maka kire Jonas e wo camera. Osmosis e wo sound. E na Adom adwumafo nyina se me do mo. Na wo a onya amre hwe me so de me do se bibia wo nyame entina.
Yama munyina machi e ma wakwa babra wie se ye de badwam kase e beto aso e de ababone anopai esomade e bania edi makotene bi ene se waku abrante bi onya mfihya be se aduasa e de nwura akata no so ogomua mamfam saus na oba bi okowie akwada ya CCTV camera e che no semno ka sempanifo aso de pachi weni samudo bi na anopai bere esomo ese badwam kase bedi de akwasi ensi afensem no echiremu enie enura na mane bobetodwa esawurani echire gomua mamfam ye enwo eye fete kakraba ogomua ismansi momai emfimfiri mantemu a waku abrante bi onya finhia bese aduasa ne so oku ne ewie no eno hwehwe nwura ede ekata no so ntamanfuo eno te se enkabompon ebi efrisa empotemo eba enso kotutu nwura no enkohwa se ye ku abrante onya finhia bese aduasa ahye efom amane boyi amane bofo etoaso
Kusho metia aha yemifie na yebetena ha na hantisa na so yebetena me ba no me venza me ko 2 years now yentitisa na sen na yetise danki to bi wa ase oba oturuba obi aku girl no ma ne ba no isu na obi ko hu ye na police for be fa no simple na mo de ne ko ye yeso yete ha na sen senti bi ba yeso yenim baby a ade ni free nam enti afede me fa so ho no baby ubeti yesi akọ bi atu fie o mimi tifia o minim yesi akọ obi afi anope na ye wa ha woyi bakan ye nyina ye de yahu simu area hafo nyina ye ne nama yahu sa anwe a ye wo ha ye yakum nipa ya butu no na ye sa enwura kakra gu no so nti sesi ya no ye hwe de police fo baba na mo ba be ye sesi ya ye hia ban bo mo ku first one second one ye mpese be to so miensa enti ye sere aban oma police for no ewo mu amombe patrol wa ha afi so omombe investigation kakra wo area no mu nipa bonfo bi abefre ye mu no e bi ana yenim enti sometimes no omombe tuna be boss search na ade se na be ya yeti ha no yeso yakoma beto yeyem na yetena ha yeso yemba eni ye wo ni mo ko school mo akọ no boko enti yesra aban ombo ayen e wa ahoban bom
ewutu breku mansini police command no aba be yi emu no a ase ye wie no akọ akokora
Sabafo ebekaya enano July bosom de toso de dunai ena adom kase be tudwa ese wodwani echire adwuma ko a abaya bia yawo na onye mfinhia abosom be se dubaako obi akwa wia no etiwe be ye esem na ho bebre ya manfo eti sampotembo no eye nwinwin sa ena amno kase esanse CCTV camera eboba bi yakowia akwara de firi entinom a police for etimi atete maame na akowia akwada no eni tentenu akoso de pachi nipa kan wasemi eye Rebecca ofori wonya mfinhia aduanan na police for asonu ode ne fa Ghana amamara kwaso
Tamafo beka ya na wotwe ye mu na adom kase ye bo amane se maame bi ekɔ adwuma kodwom ekokowi akoda wanya abosumi du baako na bra wodi sa nipa bɔnefo sɛm ɛwɔ bra na akoda yi maame ani abre ɛton banche ama afoforo no no yue ni nyina no CCTV camera bodwom honom no etwe ni nyina si amanebo aba beto dwane sɛ ewura ya okodura akwara no ne din ene Rebecca Ofowi wɔne ne kunu aware efie bebree nanso wɔnom eniba ya ebetumi ama ware no agina na wodi toro ekire ne kunu sɛ wanyinsan abosome nan ya ne sɛ nti opɛso wɔkɔtena ne maame nkyɛn ɛwɔ enyan abaasa ekosi bere a wɔbɛwo adwumako district police command no ɛkɔso akire mu sɛ maame ebra owi akoda no wɔde ne kɔtɔkwa benso ye wato ye mantem mu sanse honom ɛna ne kunu no ɛteɛ na wɔkodi toro ekire ne sɛ wawo ewa asumdue mu amane bɔ no kɔso akire mu sɛ ebra ɔde akoda no ekuduru honom no akoda isuntu aso enamienu na sanse de na akoda no isu nti ma ne kunu adwene eba so sɛ bia wakwa akɔwi akoda no mesenti ɔno akasa ɛkɔ ɔbaa ne kurom honom ɛkɔyɛ ne nhwehwɛmu na polisifoɔ kɔso akire mu sɛ ne kunu ne nhwehwɛmu a wɔyɛɛ no ɛna ma yɛbɛda edi sɛ nokre so okowi akoda ne nyon wankasa ene wo no ne senti ne kunu yi ekobɔ adwumako district police command officer department no amane ene nam so a wonom ekire awurai te sei maame no ene akoda ne nyina akwakodi adwumako district police command officer department ya wonom etwanso aye ensemu ne mu enhwehwemu
memre da ya etwamu yi ena Ghana mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enani ekire Ketu South wo ma efra mantemu ekobie ye bleku so senior sea defense project no ano na abra mampani edi sa adwumade ewia kan bi ama omayen ya ono ewo some na matra konyampasua som tagbi adama ye otoso miensa ababonten abekire se wanya gidie kese pa ewo mampani John Dramani Mahama ene NDC amanyukoni
Togbi Adama eye Paramount Chief ewo some ne kasa yemu ene obo mampani John Dramani Mahama ene ndisa manyuku na baso se wafato won ho so a tidal waves ya ebewi akire na edunsunsan so boni bebraba beja manfo a wonom ete agavaji salakope ene amonitinu ekuro ni mu no obo ne homoden se obetumi ayi afiri honom ama wonom abrabo no won ho esan wonom wakire mu se
miao gavaji salakope amonitinu plus soma jua Ketu South miakatami popura fia ndokutu ya bla nyentofunya togbijan fiti ajongaga ndokutu ya alagbonye be miadoja na juplora miako miapakpe dada tohi akone juplora le ngan ya owona mita nyatepe mi le hahaya mafia awu epo amanyi akajimu adekwe ya ogere dofa magble milio ayi mi ajoa le ife gama apudu vami agbo iyo vade jipuna mi be nenemai ye gbopo ganami nyatape enye akata ogbon gbemagba medare kada
efasa ensemkro ya ho ena manfo a Sasi defense project eko onpotemu mekire adishete agavaji ya eno wofra mantemu ababon so to de emonu kese pa akode ama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama any NDC aban se waka mo na asobrante ama to a de bi de ko how edebro mo no otimi esi ano kwan ama wo mo
Jerry Dagbo macho arena nyari na kwa bleku so kwa gavaja katasa kakala atabu kwa rafonami kanya to family ti da na pole tapuma family ti da na pole tapuma ni ba nakpara Mahama ngo vale kare wa kpara machi abana shime oba onami. First of all, I would like to use this opportunity to thank His Excellency John Dramani Mahama for bringing this initiative, which is the second phase of this sea defense. We the fishermen over here are going to benefit largely from this second phase of the sea defense. First of all, when the stills started disturbing the people of this Agaveji, it has affected them in a way that sometimes they can't even go to the sea. They can't even go to the fishing any longer.
I am extremely happy because for the past 10 years, the good people of Amutinu, Salakope, and Agaveji have suffered from the devastation of the sea. In the previous government, we thought that the previous government could come to our aid because we knew that the sea defense project that was started in 2015 was started by the Iswal NDC administration, and the first phase wasn't completed before they exited power. We know also that government is a continuous process, so we're expecting that the previous government could have continued and then cover the rest of the communities that were not part of the previous one.
Udwani echre ahafo mantemua epedifo ehwe bambo ensem so atebedwako metumi ahwe aboase na beya efmo wudie tu basa ye koso o mantem no obetumi abre ano ase ehwa no moto bi akan bi amsem no ekasai wona ehwe bambo ewa mantemu atese enwurem amamanfo bi a eye galamse ya ense fatagana amamra kwaso no waso mo paachi agewone ma
China fo bi at the excavators abehye wa mba betu e form agudie e wo ho sase no o madwu su kakraka nsu e da ho ye fe ne kwasu o munya hya su ni mpuno mabroko nsu na ma nsu no nyina sei excavator mienu washing plant engine akese diesel a o mabu kwa drum akese be edunum excavator no ya adwen say ye kwa excavator na e de aba be si regional capital na ye nyanko fan ye tutu control board wo so nyina ne saja ye nipa ne bi wo sene ye be ya obi ntimi mfa ye chingongo fa excavators ne nyama ayere aka ho ne nyina omo ne me fa ye fa pumping machines akoma enum e wo ho ye fa car wash be se miensa e wo ho ene nyama bebre ne sesa no wo ho no ma ye difiti wo de obi a waye na adwene se wono obeba ahafomam ana Ghana ha bebi no akwakoye galamsey no ye bedi nachi ye beche no ye ma no honye de ento no da ko
omansu aponka say ye wa ogwa Mensimeche University of Cape Coast in Penfaba bonte de batutwa eso waye krado so bebo Ghana ban echi se ne be ye a omakua wonsem ebetumi afa no tuma pa e de fra
de me kachra ban ni se de me kan no ese enya agricultural policy road map say we e kwan we ne pese ye fa so enu nti bi a emfie dunum anase emfie duonu a ede ye nimi wo kuayemu wa agric mu no e kwan a ye pese ye fa so a ede embedum pempenso we ene ye fa so ye nim sa aban ba aban kɔ na se enya sa policy no to a we aban wo ba ana ban kwa oba de eda ho no eno a na wo fa so
Central Regional Minister Eduamoa Ekopenyin enso ede to university no enim se wonhwe se wode nkrata ebebre aban no ekwan aban no betumi enya nsase na wotumi ede aboa agriculture ehun nsem.
Prof, I think you need to give us a paper on how we can get land banks, 10,000 acres of land, 5,200,000 acres of land, standard free. We can have mechanization center, we can have boreholes, then we have toiletries.
Wesu bejina na anopai samudo ebe somwo ese bedwem kase no yede ebesi ne mo dwumade ese bedwem ne de e ma na wie yede ho ba ne yede bokata mu nsem abeto asam yesa mwachi mu makwa babiem efa emra bedwem dwumade so de etwagu jesie eye bedwem kase na ansa no ni teko edi inkrashesem ebreye etutuyefo kwen betimi afa so etu ya na mabo ye bra ye ho nkoba asem bi empo ho kra bas ma ebetimi ye ho ede efrimu ene de bedwem kase ebeto aso be free sabre ko de yes ma do abaye online portals Adom online manjo online any other online portals as ma do abada bokata udomu ene the youth of multimedia ye de ebro be de akwesi insi o mind kwabra sante ewa youth leader boko de the youth
maybe I may do no maybe youth. I'm getting to 60 years. Me wona efe. O ga je be me babuno. Asema na kan. E de enti so mo mfie ni good bibia da mo tisu no. Youth, baby anya me de ma bedu ya me ho odin sei. O be describe me say, well maybe youth ni me da was for that but me nya kwada. Me nya kwada, me nye a 34-year-old or 26-year-old a year.
Okay.
This year na minister na there be menya kwada there be. Me da se who say that exuberance na mebu exuberance no me mu ba menya kwada.
Yo no.
Menya kwada. Me chia pa me nim say the MP before 35 to 40 17 40 to 35 17 o career. Ba menya kwada. Ba chairman man kwa former Ashanti regional chairman na Canada say penmu de opa ana we because atade bi e akwada atade no.
Empedisu
ti bi atade ho. July the to say jonu ba ko gusu kuta ensa.
Yeah.
The ensa no yekutam say ya e ma ne ngine because right after July mo say ensa no enkurimdie ni yedie ne awo ne akwantuo ne sikasem adwuma na epija say ya enti o de numsuo twa ope de me kan no nti ye kuta yensem bare kakra na ewo no ye ma ne say ese pe yewu ti ejina ha say ya na ekosi mo enkosi edu de kutam e ma ne nyine aka nahe otwe obedi nahe wo kwaye no kopra na ntuo July na mu na aka nahe no akonyame adom a obe gaga a kire da bi eti ye be pagya na ye biem ti sef aye inhwire no na August enimonyam hyeson ko ne akontuo mu promise ne awo ne awade ne adwumaden a enfaso so no wotimanya san kunimdie no wonwa mane nyonwa akosinsia ne gina anim sei afia manko atamaklo ye kasa de nso ne gugu ti se owo India se o Jamaica se owo Gosu se o Sample baby a obutu bia no ye channel na no pem mamenka o se efri sabe kopem se no nkono ba pa minute dionunum de bia da meka ho yen ya se de se obeka ye ho na ye dwene o man Ghana ho se de se na si fata very important because se wo uyi hu film na mesumi twi hu film a na afi tokura beda ho na de ensem fata bia no na ekoso minim say a lot na anu fiada ne memenda ne kwesiada ne enne ayemachi kwa mini udi nkita ho no minim say no matter do na esi apesa we part of that conversation in this akwanya no abeda ho de ama na onso atima frɛ on 0302 211701 ekosi 4 na the one sem na de abre apomudi nkomo ho eye asemidi kan ho agokansi ho sister Sandy ho se penso hjem den nti kyerɛ wo se enne ye wonioma kɛse a ye de ebro ade ba ko se o hye ne so no se cathedral ho nkomo no bekoso yie pa ene na no da ye nkomo edi wa na ye hu se aban kasamafo ewo Jubilee House so de eye ono so ntiase de abeto dwama ye behwe ne ntiase no ne ya hwe se eno ene de wo ho anase betimi de biafo aso ni nyina ne se ye kyekyere man no na man atimi akonkan na no da so ni patriotic party so wono koye wono national delegates conference nzembebre na aba afima de aba ti san komo no so ya de a ebidu ene ebra wo hia kwasinsia ne oman ne kwabna sante na yetimi edidi san komo na afa de brewe de enioma hodo atojo de oboka atem de bre ema ho kwan ana ye de bro makai so wo fifi a minimum obia wo de ba nsuo ni gugu ti driver ni bia so wo hwetie so ay careful wo brake very important o wiper very important side mirrors ni na very important driving mirror key afi o share ne ba bi leak a misre wadarma ye na ye ni yi tutu e share nim nyina nsuo to a de memfa rubber nkosan honom na e bo a na agu obi so obi ti share mu so te se de wonam abonten a ti esre adraba for no monya afi maintenance kakra se o ye office ni ofie titru bia o ye ho yi ba bia ye jonso de ba bia ye ho yi ni nyina no ukom mia bibiri a nsuo tutu se de hopacha tantan afia hodo mu so de enye kora ene o ka se o public facilities so de a ene ho kora de fanyinam kora ene men kokora kyerɛw se ya ho boa no still enwie peyo mesrew sa mia we ayade ehia yi pa tie hwe na bibia da yema hodom no endin akwasi bi word ma do be kaka
ba nsuo na etona the name the entia as a markers bebre especially sir at the anti be share getters musa
a lot of things it could be sight, it could be brake no apply, it could be the wiper engagement in car ni nyina ebo asi wo car mo no so chinchin a o de be ko na afi be ho na afi
they are afo no to ombo
obi so to say no onim so onim kwan no so amatema moto we no nje onim su bibia
onim ba bi obefa
onim ba bi obefa da bi men
na ho ma bibia tibisi kwan so
Daily Graphics say Blekusu coastline secured. President Mahama launches protection project. Ghana man paying ojinemu bawe. Na minim se onim excavator ina pulu ba opulu ni simple. Why are there pa ana wa show aya de share wo eye K2 say ade we de ekwan we de hwe ho asem na say CC bi say koso odom no yetime di hujuma e di amamo Accra London to chart mutual development pass unim say London mayor no wa hawo na no da no ko gama nche woni ne ko bon komo didi nkoma o say ayon ko fasonku bi beda Accra and London intem in Ghana for monya crowd na mo hwe anim National Delegates Conference MPP expands electoral college voters increase from 220,000 to 280,000
okay
sasa
60,000 abeka
nti obi a ugina chire bia na okase yembiem no ene mu ana makom conference mu ana makoje atum se yempeja nipa nim free 220,000 enfanko 280,000 eno ye former MPs former DCs former ministers and nkofo bebrebe na omo nkan kan no in good standing bank of kuno ana edi omo abeka sa ehhehia amodi aba no daily guide any man say here Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and Fujini Kesia Power had say or say MPP unites to rebuild after successful confab and what's I'm saying if we need to say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia or can say next year or saying Kabo Munkwa and Kabo Munkwa in fact the Kasem culture was in Kabo debate member party MPP no etimi edin kunum daily guide Kosu Kasafa London mayor Wabestra Ghana or Gama and John Wakasa efon and many me John Dramani my excellence hey National Cathedral come on ceasefire board no muni hobi me na me say na nka mo hwe chiri kakra but e be edu no muni ho bodwuma ye no aba na wi ya ne sam after you know so Yera Sameja mfiso aka so say the Ghana nche bia gold board be roll out gold traceability system bia baby a obefa di ye gold baby a you be show mu simple crime bia kama Yera Sameja mfi and this ankomo the custodian say nobody is bigger than the MPP minority leader na ka say Yera Federal Market say hey party MPP no switch ni pe kro bia na ni pe ni ankrankra bia o to bia fan she ni team say so ni ho MPP ni ho da bi nye ne kre uni bia ba esa no o da Yera Federal Market and akasa bro bu share one conference na say Yera obi amon so akasa say Ghana man no so bia timinya sa akonya no na mra na timi otimiti ase ni timi di ma no bre se efatem the custodian the Bokata Yera Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and Fujini Kesia about say MPP delegates endorsed Baumia for 2028 and no the meaning says na buy to ko yes na ade omo prese you know how try no atro de asi nya de wo no bo sire maka eno nya papa sa wo yes na o ye defeat the purpose of their gathering the new center Blekusu Coastal project no phase 2 no e ho asem so ketu south and also egusu a e consider mampanya akoshe e bono MPP asa expand the medical you know electoral college no omo 54 new reforms no gold board also on be roll out traceability no and also who asem e wa han same the Ghanaian point say keep up the good work Galamsey is a threat to our lives President Mahama to national security coordinator President Mahama Nakaso say hey national security for munya modwuma moye why ade pawo they say the baby a former good year 2 into no kwa say de ekono entwa yie kura timisem muntu ana mo na mo hwe na bibia ntimi nko kama emfa man Republic say MPP must return to grassroots Brian Champon ana akase o say MPP amanyuko no wona ye party na nkasa ne wona e wo fomo no nti ye kasa nyina na yesremo moma party no wona e wo fomo no wono ho ehia mo na omontimi eni djuma pamfa mo power General Secretary su kasa conference as say MPP a hye wo ho bo say ade a 2028 about to be koso no enkurimdi be ye omo di afi enuafo miensa bi omo ye say omo ye tell omo ye Joshua Alabi professor ye kasa ye de ya chi omo ndi omo oh you don't know me I'm Professor Joshua Alabi yeah oh 60,000 oh yeah me Professor what after we to ana ye de omo de ye di sa o eju be ko be ni aturo ni o ma hene kwabna santi o ba ha no say oni mu hwe it was prof enya de papa ba mesra Ghana for nyina so say mesra mo obi a oni obi say Professor Alabi dili e be de na Professor Alabi kwat me akoka say mame 68 aba any padi bi so okra na
unim ni pana
ka timase
e ma no nyonwa so bit me 2000 komo obi say 200,000
yeah because Professor Alabi you know him
Only me pana can was will be a bit to be a bit too.
Mr. Sometimes, woman, no money young too much. Daily Democrat, so see, stealing in the name of God. Report exposes cathedral mess. And once some Daily Democrat, and so they, as we speak now, still in Bianco. So, two Daily Democrats, actually. Even the minister, spokesperson of Bakazahara, that discrepancy cannot be concluded. Say, please. This is how we have shaped the narrative about all of us. Tintron kwani, propaganda kwani, interesting kwani. So the real issues we say from so crowd, we don't get to the core to solve it. It won't we need to progress. It's important. Don't be blinded by partisanship. Don't be blinded by partisanship because you have power today, tomorrow you will not have the power. That is where you feel it. In a Dano, I also was work on chairman or truck by a or see there is traffic on the Accra Kumasi Road and Namasama Road or Mariwadam guys that won't the Okanasi. Over catch them me, I'm a fast for 8 years. There is traffic. There be. You have to go through it, and then you know how we have gone through it as Ghanaians. Did you okay? Say it's your young who will see it. If it's your who wants to report the born man, you should have been truthful to Ghana and yourself. So important. There's too much lies, too much propaganda. Well, I'm going to be here. Okay. Now they will say my source or so.
Man found Adom online, and so it was on the other post. Man found hanging dead at Kintampo. Say I can say. Is it Ghana this one for best 200? I stranded to America about memo. On scratch with scanning. They say Memphis University no airborne or Kokose. And she has a cut $3.6 million. I buy entry everyone more. Obe pound when you know back to their country. NPP abangani NDC abangomu yenyu for esom dia boom den na ne nwa no wo NPP ne ka chi no NDC so no anepe na amaso no kon garam say ensensem no ehum man allegedly murdered buried under dried grass at Gomuama farm said be mo
too much. And now you cool way it's too much.
Too much.
The fundamentals are becoming extremely weak all the time. There's something fundamentally weak in this country.
Wrong.
Fundamentally. Wrong. There's something wrong. If you say, there's something wrong. Yeah. Fundamentally, there's something wrong with this country. Until we get to that point, because whatever we build on a weak foundation, it will cave in. Yes, someone Ghana for don't look at just the few people or more Jubilee House, no mere ministers. Look within yourself and tell yourself that me a Ghanaian, I contribute positively towards Ghana development. It starts with you.
Yeah.
One kasa a shall say with you. That is why I say, oh, you're Centronia. And you're my throw DNA in Chato Shone and you're my N7 Fatano. You know, blackmailing, character assassination, insults. No? You have to avoid it. It's not part of nation building. Superior arguments. Very important.
Yeah.
Mene kwesi nya adwene of frame bebuno because menye bebuno. Uni na tem. Ba udidi kwesi tem sebi way because also ye bebuna. Na dia na pese o kire. So mesremo they say the efine na aba na yeso so no e de ekodi chimu.
Enye
efine na aba na wo kire wadwene obi na onya adwene a. Obehoro maame ahoro papa ahoro ma ahoro. Now the esaya ahomte kra no say Okwa nipa na okasa ansem ne de kire ono. So one ye careful. Ghana for let's rise. Let's not put our trust in that few people from politicians now. Oh, everybody is compromising now. And now my kasa maybe they can obia bendi the rule. Obia. So the Ghana factor is missing in action now. I will entreat all of us. Odigwa, we are sofo, we are journalist, we are fitter, we are shoemaker. Oh yeah, why just be part of the Ghana agenda. The Ghana we all want. It's very important so that Ghana after 60 years, there will be an environment for them to operate in and enjoy their labor. oko hospital anya bench se na okoda age ubo di se frame mama hen communal center se na ma ba bia da there be where a driver for ni eye post for the no kredie e be ye adwuma where the tumi ma eye obi so medi so a ni sema hodo a omo be ka no omo betimi di ose aye oyo. These are the qualities of the Ghana that we all want to build. So important.
Eti enne siko sao.
Good.
Star 281 hash. Select option 4. Twagum. Semekoi. Eric Siedu. Eba betwa so dia gode mu nsem aba. Sika or first 1,000 Ghana cedis. First 1,000 Ghana cedis. It is star 281 hash. We unhia Android phone and say yam kra na kuta. But star 281 hash. No select option 4. Or the fagumisa Eric Siedu betcha 1,000 Ghana cedis. Na Eric area yape ne ya the hair tips and so atwa so e the amount. Na ya de eyam komo ba ku minu ensa abetwumasa na wosepe aba and asemi dika ene bedwem eye 1 en pese mu eye 1 ekomodie kase na kasa e for the National Cathedral ho so ebenya government minister for government spokesperson ebenya an auditor ebenya finance officers ebenya wonete tumedi na kasa ase na afi report ne so aba no so ye biebiem amobia so etime oba bia asemna kasa esi bedwam nie free sample copy se don kroba pounds ma adwenu enkoso ne yentena e wa Adom TV ya ba esi.
Right, good morning, fantastic morning. Come on, baby, I was saying, I don't pay. Right, so good evening, some year 12, so say, bedroom. I can see some of the doors. So there's a fata saltini. Kete was senior do rebia na Franco Trading Enterprise. I'm going to say a someone ba phone bia Franco. No matter the brand, just a brand name my. A fake the only view original phones and a Franco diaba at the my boy. Nokia, Samsung, Samsung, LG, in Phoenix, Techno, Bobodimi and Co. Then you know, be our Franco Trading Enterprise now. I don't add dan chain so or air conditioner is not thing. A bo 1.5 horsepower, could see the or soccer crabia to say new power. Home appliances are holding in Abenyabi or Franco Trading Enterprise on TV, no come up, I check. My idea, my weather condition, no, send a bay a betche. At my son come morning, my hold about 20 CCTV cameras, I hold my cofadia big was a chapeau. But I'm not about to judge the amount of time which you could craft for my many idea. Work with the stars in Bass and PFM, work with the stars next month. In a year, Nanti, now, your stars, I hold on and Nanti and T. On San Cambu, Copel Cambu, OTC, your friend is saying, Aboso Kaya, now actually be a say a court walking to you when you were cheap. I'm going to go pimu na I'm going to go Cambu. Also, come for you and pay many more. Mama come home and walk. Aha, yeah, walk party at the idea. You know, I copy more Cantamantoni and compare with Cambu. Now, I am far and Nante. Panibo Travel producer, Kejuan Cassani, Erica said, Buedi now. Yantin Sequani more and so good, but still, Metrosica, star 281 hash. Select Adom TV na memo skendi. Yes, Siko Kennedy. Last week me che. This week so me cha. Now also when you can cry go bottom na bibia so atimi akoyira. E ba sha say the undisputed heavyweight championship record so who becomes the world heavyweight champion. We undisputed. That's Alexander Usyk and Dubois and the James Dubois no kita IBF title no and me sanka no. Usyk Dubois and no one in round 5 wa na no de pa you go piebo e wo Wembley just about this equal. Right, and so as they say you were the undisputed world heavyweight champion. Now Dubois for the first time since 1999 a British also bit be but after Lennox Lewis now another American between me Johnny and I so yeah, body, I am kind into the eye and I know now. Sanity, a cocoya, be the chair, Senator Seminar, is see a coyer. Now, Yemfi boxing on I am not football. Yes, I'm not football, send a football on some AC at and no more now. Na WAFCON quarterfinal games echo so. La. For the first time in so many years, the Black Queens of Ghana are through to a semi-final of Emma Wafcon. Ye hosti wo man mu kra yantimi amfi group stage mu. But the coach came last at me the Mariana Bowroom semi final. Now, ye coach or the ja ko Zambia no Zambia Nigeria chin no mu num yi na fim. Ana ye oko ye ko semi. If you as a party. Star 281 Sika select Adom TV. Back be a 5 Ghana city. Match out 1,000 and son of my country time with Chukuma me krani adia. Aside Ghana game, the other games are bar so no. Yanko Hesani. Ghana the credit to me qualify for the semi-final on penalties. Ghana through to the semi-final at Chepa. 2016 was the last time you to me call Yanimu to the semi-final. So yeah, boy, my onabaso power my idea. Now I'm on a game in the semi-final will be against Morocco, the host nation. Actually, and I saw match in a basso 8 p.m. and Tienshan is so sad. Now, Grace Asantoa or midfielder at Ghana. After the game, Grace then some kakra to dredge the Musa Nije de Biaba. He said, "Yeah, trophy no mbembe hono hono when you pa."
Se usha like akwenya kakra we like Black Queens Ghana na yana ayadia na esombo kese. Enti se uhwe ne game ya ayadia akwala biesi su no bobola adia wo pese wo achieve and go being so good Ghanaians and Black Queens yetimi achieve because who beside each player be about like me sure say and like Black Queens play be away emfi and adia and yetimi aye enti no asidan kwa na mde be ma Ghana for e wo supporter omode a support ye nim say ye kwanko ye nim no ye hope say betimi agika up on the abakana.
Wow, Grace Asantoa, woman of the match in Finfin what the jai. Bob papa. Kim Last, head coach the Black Queens.
With you, I said it also after 2 games that I felt that we were a little bit unlucky in the first 2 games. Actually, I think we played pretty well, and I know how it is in football. Okay, one day you have a little bit you're unlucky, and the next day it switch. Okay, so you get what you deserve, and I think it's in some way. I didn't say that much before the penalties. Of course, we have. Doing penalties in the training and things like that. So I had a plan for it before we took them, but in the end I just said it doesn't matter if we win or we lose this game. I'm said that I'm really proud over how hard they worked and everything they did. So I told them to try to just enjoy and take care of this movement. And if I take the goalkeeper, Cynthia is someone that I've been talking to a lot when it comes to penalties. That try to move a little bit, try to be a little bit bigger, show that she really wants to make the saves. And we watched, for example, the Swedish goalkeeper the other day against England that did a great job from the line, and now she did it. So it's so fun to see that how many great saves she did, and a really big hero for us today. So I'm happy to be a coach for this really great group of talent players.
Right, and so I know it's Kim Last at the 2 live. Now, how the next stage, can catch Ghana versus the host nation at 8 p.m. or Chidana, Nigeria, and in South Africa, they are PIM. So, maybe I do, at least you're guaranteed of about $300,000. Yes, say a tosso and 300,000, a tosso, me and 350. Ya toso mmienu 500,000 na ye wini so a $1 million na da emano Afcon ne so tikashe ne so safa na ye ba ne sabe piemu e wafu so a Ghana Black Satellites ne ejina mu RC betima je wafu zombie tournament na so abusuan amfa Ghana pipipiri ye ya Ivory Coast ye boy ka mienu ama ye team back on Nigeria and Nigeria ne 0-0 on penalties. Nigeria through 4-3 to the final. The final nappy Nigeria versus Ivory Coast. Now, Shannon Somami say Asante Kotoko ne oma confirming Abdul Karim Zito as Omo head coach on a 2-year contract. Now, if you all bano HMO the short thing to be having no panifo agene di gidi say omo de adwuma de Shannon sa obetumi abodwuma in 8 matches we need 5 and or draw mienu ewo mu nti wa ade mo pene ne Abdul Karim Zito is a confirmed head coach at the Makumasi Asante Kotoko ne go ko say kiremo so when you new captains and the man Sambo Nell, the new captain at the Asante Kotoko. First assistant, Henry Ansu, and a second assistant, Lord Amoa. It's way, Asante Kotoko, so I catch the echo so what the other book, able to be assigned. The fears for by the and more signings now the Aqua and some more Gold Stars apprentice friend Prince Pablo Usu was Yakanama Golden Kick Pain. And they Baba Adom and Swaba on a 2-year deal. International and some we see at Gold Stars. Striker Prince Pablo Usu and I think so no centre back Baba Adom. 2 players Abidu has a focus for Akachi. 2 years no money on my sign. How that transfer no be see a caught live. Virtual Motor Guinness, I can want to pay in some no bro. No matter the occasion, Motor Guinness got she covered. And no Ed Danchaya, Franco Trade Enterprise. Yeah, sponsors. Samson a memo si cannot pay the go butomua. You what? Star 281 I select Adom TV and most can fango butomene. Wafcon minute at the end of Yemungram.
Yamau Akwaba Edoba Wafcon minutes.
Hey, Wafconi ayete. Ene yeshe stido mahodua ya mama ya omako piemu Morocco no. Omu siswakai. Ene ne capacity level. Yesha siya ye de la Bizuele Stadium ewa Casablanca. Capacity level 30,000. Olympic Stadium, Onosuo Rabat, capacity level 21,000. Honor Stadium, Hojda, Onosu capacity level 19,000. El Bashir Stadium, Onosuo Casablanca, 15,000 capacity. Bekani Stadium, Bekani, 15,000 capacity. Diechatuo, Belgiago Stadium, Onosuo Casablanca, 10,000 capacity. Na ye ba bekwe ya Nora Hotel. Ya na wo cry Black Queens no. Na senyi wako piemu wa Zambia. Na ifia day woni Nigeria mamba ni shiaye. Ye yi omu every tournament ni mu ya. Nora suya ama ni players no ene so ni mu.
Wow, and so Wafcon minute and yeah, bro, I don't know. Beside the Akoswa tournament na ebe kona we share so say Wafu Zombi tournament so no live on Adom TV enti na the final Nigeria and Ivory Coast be born so yeah they bro enti eno so wasama no work with the stars in Baswas and PFM and ajaye the near say easy and stars hold up presenters hold on mine Kwabna Sante Fiaman Kwatama Klo Abna Pokia Bobodin yo just say Bobody, na ya never be work. Musicians are hold war and say essential for hold actors. No money. Obia we need say what you didn't be about me. I walk into Mungina Mom from home and work with the stars. Sabre, Mamin chose Kaka Star 281 Ash. Select Adom TV. We select Adom TV. Benya Quina. Now also with the 1,000 Ghana cedis and let me day by it. If I can, make sure I say ODB. For I can Star 281 Ash. Select Adom TV. Now Yamaka Kra Indi. And project nani pan sashe star 281 hash sika anopai insua gugu nti ka 1,000 me be share ho ankanye ba de kra amehia se mecha 1,000 no afi num kakra 1,000 54321 54321 in panyan bang 0592559 something 0592559 something any sika famu ye botom ni pan sashe Ugade. Mamma, me train one, Mamma, Franco 4 number non tem. Me free winner necessary 024 642 2338 and 055 593 9311. Now, Franco Andy and also app no when you be Google Play Store and App Store. FrancoTrain.com your website. Na kwan biaso no waka wona biaso. Atimi akoye me train me winner no necessary. But and now a big day. And now a big day, pop, Sanse, the birthday of one great man, Captain Kofi Oseusu. Yes, Captain Kofi Oseusu, Ghana Military Police Headquarters, and a captain war. Nanu don't talk about how doing na captain Jinemu Patebi. Wow, and a captain birthday. We thank God for your life, Captain. Yamin Shannon Tonkwan Mayna, good heart, no? And yakwa. It's a so good heart, so banfa, so Yankopon so for more. And more. We from your family, your sweet missus, Juliet Oseusu Esquire, and then Kwalani Battalions Nina, and all of us here a multimedia and ye wish you Captain Kofi Osewusu a happy birthday. Na me nton kone mai apomudin and ye share the amount quantin and ye share the amount. Hallelujah, hallelujah, amen and amen. We na ye me fra wa mfa yi hadwen pa o. Saufa. Ye uwini na wa mfa se ne se mpanifo hwe na ka obia we wini a wa mfa no ye be ne ke be de kra twe ke twe sika na be yi a nka ya twe. And then Nake Shematadi, yes. Nake Clothing Worldwide. Nake. Mr. Justice Kwachi Jan. Yeah, friend is 0247-899-976. 0247-899-976. Nake ND also across social media. Nake Clothing Worldwide. Go and see something for yourself. Tadi biya pambi. Shoe kra or papam. Nyasan kitwa. Nake. And a Shematadi and they're fantastic. And I'm a GTP new star. So I read them when you easy kra. 7. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Congratulations, oh.
Thank you.
Wow. Your friend saying?
Your friend is John.
John, who is this here?
No.
Oh, wow. John, what you saying?
Me try 50 CDs.
Hey, and now he na betom.
1,000 CDs na mbe hu here.
Wow. What is 50 and 1,000 Ghana CDs? Oh, first time I would have been. Hey! By out, Tetra. And I wouldn't. That's what I said. I don't know. Yazan. Who say a rare?
Yeah.
Wow. Can be bitch there. One more haze is yes. I don't know. And yet, believe in Labalaba. A rare, and yes, say you didn't throw.
The Amiwa make catcher of Moshe. I didn't know Yaza. Enti omunko so omubebo enti omuntu omutansi beba
Thank you so much. Olaka buy no nyeja ho ye besan another draw. Obetimi the week mu na draw ho nti ye strategic obesan the BMY.
Okay.
Thank you so now and now plan ye na thousand abeto Monday o plans any saying.
Me di cover me ma na never party action.
Ade apo dem kakra ni pansa he. Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic, John. Fantastic. Get us a part. John all the way. Who? Yes, baby, I will be at the Yes Adom TV. Now the kakra goes to *281#. Select Adom TV. The DB. Malta Guinness. Your sponsor, so okay, DB bro live on Adom TV. Saturday, me do me say na kwaya Jordan. A whole lot happening over the weekend. A whole lot. And Sister Sunday be a guy, ejire mo be a break, come pa. Then you heard the akanya to us so them Badwam packed, especially on Mondays. Saturday, and I promote on some bet to us so idea ma. Paribu Chemi producer. Kejwan Kasani, Erica Sidu Bwedi. Because I heard Badwam.
Memo kwaba ene do Badwam TV Badwam health tips so aha na edi nkomo 5 minutes bia we yapomudin mo free juada de kosi efiada yenchakra fisi yenim sede mo pentamo muni adaje no kre nanso apomudin no so hu hia enu ntini yaye ne kakran 5 minutes die wo hye nkra ne hye hye ne so kra na wuti ebebo ye nyina wiki mu enkomo eye infection prevention in children and nutrition enkra no ye bo mo ho ban free infections ho ne ya mo mu nuane papa nuane no mu tene nkra no ho komo na wotwe mu ye ba bidi aseda na ye endpoint homeopathic clinic na daroma ene ye disa nkomo no tu yaro nko ade a ye nko ho ene nso akonya na ba so ba pa jimaima benyi ana amwesi benyi awo police hospital ene oni ye bidi nkomo afa nkra no ye da se wutie obapa ene nso ye na ase so be pronoun edia maye na wiki mo so ye kasafa infection prevention in children and nutrition. Wow. Topics be through.
Yes.
Wow.
But nutrition is infection prevention. Okay. So here.
Do bonnet tofa enedro ya maye.
Enedro okay, e kasa infection den. Nti se moawa ewura nipadua nimu a. Eje akonwa woni nipadua nimu. Na awo na afi ya spread nti spread sa na afi na ama oyare. Nti James ebeba oni pedue nim depending on the obey ko yenim ma ebedru ho aha nti eba na age akonwa wo oni pedue nim na afi awo na adore na ede yare abro nti e ka infections a eno na ye infection no
okay
ena mpe bebre ya nkrofo nim types of infection mmoawa no ye wo virus
yebekọ enu mu but sa three ni nyina no infection prevention nutrition wabo ni nyina tofa no so ama se bia nutrition ni ye dia
nutrition ni eduane
okay
eduane a ubedi a ebetumi ama onipedua no immune system no benya ahoden na sa mmoawa ne ba etimi ako etia no
we ni ye nkura asem ni ye ken
nkura asem ni ye ken because ya adwen tanko ho ni manie mebi nti no say ye ne sa ebeboa ye na ya somu adwen
ye wo kwan so ebetimi a prevent
sa pepepe ye wo kwan ho
ye nkura no nkura be sa ni ye ken teche na ya wo
teche kosi mi fan say 18 or 17
sa omunya ye nkura
and I cry ka ho because wo betimi de ama no
okay
nti no wo maame no caregiver mo amowa around teacher obia
you know betimi ama akra ni infection
pepepe straight
and betimi awo ye ho ne de aya akra
no de ama akra no
ye da se na otwi mu ebedi sankomo no ochanya mbo a ye bewura mu na fe yate ase enti ankomo no ni nyina no tofabo mu na ye de ama nkwan ya ye fa so abomfra no ho ban afi infections na ye se ma wo mu nuane papa nuane nuo wo mu a ebeku atia infections biara ewo ni pedua no mu fasadama endpoint homeopathic clinic one munti ene ewa ha edisa nkomo ye nko branches bia nkwaje apomodin pa emema no check prostate no hwe se ahoden wo ho ahoden ni ho a doctor beboa ma ahoden asa ba mu infections bia nso okoho no mu a obeboa hypertension diabetes no ni ade ulcer enko doctor do boatin ho 0244 867068 ochanko ahoden wo ho a 5 minutes yebese hia ewo ha
yaba munyina kwa babiem emfa emra bedwam so nti afia mankwa ana de health tips dwumadie ebreye na ebreye de se ebekodwa manso ni akofa ne ma papa echere mawo ejenkwa na ne bosa wofom ede mawo se o hwe nipa akwa na bea ba akwa otade di agura se betumi ato eye wo liver. But as in Pimpina, I say, don't pay much attention to it. So we in say, say a dialysis shall see a month for a money a call or mobile being one. You need to and I say, don't pay much attention to it. And I can't be more sorry. Ya no painkillers, no man. Think you see, TBA, a painkiller. But nipa baby be a your year, but she has to say, oh, Philippine biano, there's a source. If you don't deal with the source, now her surface now. Obeso and in two over kaya, oko o box more, wardrobe box ma. 80% a painkillers. Onum gumusa. One she catheter. One she ya. The rate at which are all painkillers. Deal with the root cause of your body pain. If you baby. See for simple fortness. Dr. Bokode.
Yeah, you are rapid.
Yeah, they are me. Yes. They said the enemy says see for see no yeah. Liver specialist hospital. Yes. Those and I think say many aje the way a man for e kan ho asem because I think say mu bie a man for ani am ye hu se nipa akwa no ya afie ni ankone nyina ho a ye be hai ho ye pa so ene die enti na ma ye liver ehun ehia ye
yo bra me da say entia kase free C4C liver specialist e koma etiefo nyina na ayame de with the introduction of the Maya no say obi e drug box mu Bohum pembe bread, painkillers, I would wrong one and woman. Na brebono, edges and rowing in a young wagema. Ti imagine say all combining round be brave, ne cobre boimu. Na brebono so home for when you share. The empembe bread, the equa honamano. You but the equa mu, the equa way munuya. Na Shema may who said brebono, ejuma almost about 500 plus functions.
Wow.
eti yɛka sɛ yɛdi ho nkɔmmɔ a mmerɛ ma yɛ kwae nanso yɛbɛyere yɛn ho ne yɛaka baako mmienu bi deɛ ɛteɛ ne sɛ woko ntɔkwa anaasɛ woko yareɛ na wogyae brɛboɔ no a waha wo ho kɛseɛ paa brɛboɔ no wɔ deɛ yɛfrɛ no metabolic function ɔwɔ deɛ yɛfrɛ no immune function ɔwɔ hormonal regulatory function ɔwɔ filtration function filtration
like sɔne
adeɛ so in fact sɛ yɛka medically a brɛboɔ no yɛ hepa hepa no gyina hɔ ma ability to filtrate nti sɛ yɛdi aduane biara ɛkɔ yɛ nipadua no ɛkɔ yɛ fun no mu a nutrient ne nnuane ahoɔden ɛwɔ mu nyinaa ɛwɔ sɛ ɛkɔfa brɛboɔ no mu ansa brɛboɔ no asɔ ne so ansa mogya no akɔ akoma no mu na akoma no so ato ne bo ase akyekyɛ ama nipadua akɔ a ne nyinaa nti sɛ efi bi wɔ mogya no mu na brɛboɔ no ni ahoɔden na wɔntumi ansɔ ne so a efi no tena wɔ nipadua no mu efi te sɛ dɛn ebia na ɛyɛ microbes meka microbes a ɛbɛyɛ bacteria virus pathogens mmoa bi a yɛmfa yɛni ho no ɔmo nya kwan ba wɔ nipadua no mu a brɛboɔ no wɔ that immune function te sɛ cells bi wɔ brɛboɔ no mu a yɛfrɛ sɛ T cells yɛwɔ neutrophils wɔ hɔ yɛwɔ macrophages wɔ hɔ wei mu nyinaa no yɛ special cells ɛwɔ brɛboɔ no mu a ɔmo ahoɔden ne sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo kutia all these microbes a ɛba apart from these cells no brɛboɔ no biom produce proteins in fact yɛwɔ protein bi a yɛfrɛ no acute phase proteins ebi te sɛ C-reactive protein ebi te sɛ heptoglobin all these special proteins nyinaa brɛboɔ no produce then ɔmo ayɛ te sɛ patrol officers nti ɔmo nam mogya no mu a ɔmo ho mmoa bi a ɛnni kwan sɛ ɔmo tena mogya no mu a na ɔmo ama signal ɔmo ma signal na T cells kappa cells ne special immune cells no akyekyere saa mmoa no
ɛne ti na ɔsɛ da bia brɛboɔ no ho yɛ den no
yes nti ɔno kyekyere saa mmoa no na wɔku wɔn a so that infection ahodoɔ a ɛba tena wɔ nipadua no mu akyɛ nyinaa no brɛboɔ no wɔ ahoɔden fight no ɔbɛn sɛ obi wɔ ha wɔ treat UTI urinary tract infection abi bi ɛkɔ a na asan aba obi wɔ hɔ a candidiasis ɛkɔ a na asan aba mpakyɛw brɛboɔ no wɔ ahoɔden a ɛkotia saa nneɛma wɔ nyinaa apart from this no so brɛboɔ no akɔyɛ te sɛ sɛbi zoom lion nti efi ne nyinaa a ɛbuild up no ɔno na ɔba bɛyi fi ne nyinaa nti sɛ ɔbrɛboɔ no ahoɔden no kɔ fam a na kyerɛ sɛ efi bɛtena wɔ nipadua no
nti brɛbrɛ na brɛboɔ no ahoɔden kɔ fam
abrɛ a yɛnonom nsa yɛnom carbonated drinks nsa no ɔden bebree in fact mempɛ sɛ mɛbɔ brand bi ade nanso sometimes enyumere pon na wokɔ fie a wotumi hu sɛ settings bi kɔ so then combination of nam ne nneɛma bebree ne nyinaa no kɔ brɛboɔ nim ebi so wɔ hɔ a caffeinated drinks anɔpɛ a maybe
caffeine
yes bo hu sɛ energy drinks ahodoɔ na ebi mu koraa de nneɛma foforɔ afrafra na ɔmo nom ne nyinaa no kɔ brɛboɔ nim eti brɛboɔ no gye saa nneɛma wei nyinaa no ɔwɔ tissue bi yɛfrɛ no hepatocyte saa tissue no na ɛsɔ ne saa nneɛma wei nyinaa eti ɔkɔ so yɛ saa afei na n'ahoɔden no yɛ de ɛba fam
that's load no dɔɔso wɔ ne
so na ɛba fam
so it means sɛ obedi di koraa na ɔsɛ uhunu the size of obrɛboɔ
yes
na uhunu nneɛma ebetumi akɔ mu
yes
na etumi akɔ yɛ ho adwuma
yes
sɛ ɔkɔma no overload a ɛsɛ car na ahoɔden sua na wasɛ de ma be pii ne so sɛ ɛmini antɔ a ebegya akɔ
yes that's a simple analogy a wɔde ama no eti nnuane a yɛdi nsuo a yɛnom ɛne koraa no GMO genetically modified organic nti ama chemicals dɔɔso saa chemicals we nyinaa so kɔtena wɔ nipadua no brɛboɔ ya na bɛsan agye saa chemical na arawusɛm sɛ brɛboɔ no ɔyare a ɔno a ɛsa ne ho yare nti ɔma wo hu sɛ ɔyare nti ansa na wobɛhu sɛ ɔbrɛboɔ no ho atɔkyema no na kyerɛ sɛ wako ama sɛ ɔntumi nko biom nti wobɛhu sɛ ɛbɔ wo nkaeɛ bi na woyɛ fo yɛ kɛseɛ
yɛbɛda tumi ɛne sɛ doctor no ba nipa ba o yɛbɛda tumi ama yɛbrɛboɔ no ne ho ayɛ den na no nso akɔ atia yarehodoɔ bi a ɛwɔ nipadua nim
ɔwɔ sɛ yɛhwɛ nnuane di
yɛdidiem
aduane di no yɛ very important ɛne nneɛma a yɛde kɔ yɛ nipadua no ɛna afei nduru ahodoɔ a yɛnom sɛ yɛdi kan ka sɛ brɛboɔ no wɔ metabolic function drug metabolic nti yɛn a bi a yɛda hypertension aduro so diabetes eduro so yefa arthritis nduro na painkillers bebree no saa nduro ni nyina akọ brebo ni mu a na brebo na to ne bo ase aye de yefa no first phase metabolism.
Okay.
Eno ne kire say rofa kese mienu o mamenka. Eno ne kire say yefa be hydrolysis and oxidation. Kire say o breaking it down. Okay. Ma body need me absorb.
Obubu enro na wonnom no.
Nti ono no yese ejuma no.
Okay.
Ti brebo na ho ode ne mafom abetimi anum aduro na anya ejuma. O yes area no no asan say produce ba na ba no ache sa efina eye chemicals na wo mu nyina na dey about in the form of urine. Nti wahia onom antibiotic na ojo so a obohu say what scent dey kakra
especially drone ne scent.
Aha brebo na yese ejuma.
Okay.
Nti imagine say brebo na ho ode ne kofom na wa so san no mundro eduro no benom abon say anya ejuma bio
because intimi breaking na body net me you see and I say brebo no so am breaking enro na body intimi
use tina de bia no chemicals no build up in your system na settle in your kidneys na settle in other organs na eduro no reason na ade for eduro no crampo no anya ejuma na wo say brebo no so bio enti enro aye nom eduane aye di na kura de boys e di nyama bi a hye mpa na tifi
shisha na
bo won say waye concussion bi na champagne tifi
onu mi da o doctor onya guy
one hour na we na no cover bo ni mo nti brebo ni jiji sa na ma we nyina ahoden no bafom e bafom a e de how to ni pedua no so and it is if for see e bo hu de ro you see the special Livoton aba system. Livoton no say ohwe component o Livoton no ho a ye we bi to say Chelidonium magos a component a special component ade ye ne say eboa bowel production. Nti brebo na e produce bowel no boa ma ye yi finfiri ne pedua no nti imagine say o brebo no ahoɔden ne kosoro na wo no mundro na wo di nduane na ensa wo no nyina wo hia bibi e be detoxify body no nti wonya Livoton no Livoton ahoɔden no ebe ma brebo no tissues no lobos, sinusoid, hepatocyte, all these components are all brebo ni nyina ahoɔden na kosoro na ometimi aye ejuma ebi awo na mekan wo bi awo no hypertension edo diabetes edo ni nyina no hia bi na ma eduro no so efficacy no akosoro na efi no so efri ne pedua no eti yesre se bebi awo bia no Livoton pharmaceutical outlet awodo nyina obenya bi wo ho na mom ebi a na ebi mail na offer number me di to your first 50 callers ebenya special 50% discount. Then also yabema teleconsulting yabema special doctor ono so no be di nkomo na wa kire aduane e wo se wodi di eni kwan se wodi na afi no wa guide o na ahoɔden aba ni peduane mu mesre 50 callers e wo 50% discount frɛ number na yendi nkomo na Livoton no approved by FDA.
Okay.
Nti obia to minimum from 12 years and above to minimum to fry no ebedi nkomo pa number no 050 00 40 331 050 00 40 331 and I say 050 00 40 328 050 00 40 328 see for liver specialist your liver your life your GN do need the treatment plans need anything that they be say once treated forever treated and pay do be
C4C Liver Specialist Hospital where dem say ya me kan nko so nya akodunya papa say
that's
e fa me de bia it be that C4C for as me ka say Joy News Habitat Fair second clinic no e ba so to nya emfa ho enhyemu a o ka echi no kra ewom eno no o ka echi papa tese obi ni suade hunu say obesi dan obi aso ni sadu hunu say osi dan a obewie Kufia mpadunku na esi dan ya de bia kuta different design. De bia different design. Dan ba ko. De bia de bibi ka ho. For ni actually Joy News Habitat Fair. Second client you dey ase. Na ekohia mpanfo a abinim de wosuye ho na ntiase e wo dansie mu. Wona ton dansie ho niema. Na watimi nya bi e de akohye also the ase wona so ase because eba so this Friday if you are we July 25 question the question at 27 July what tema community 7 traffic light now as one more I hold them that you no eba so for ni actually EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair, 2nd Clay 2025. When I saw a virtual security Africa, security for all. Safety and homes solutions. You think of a door, we have it. Superlock Technologies Limited, you deserve the best. DPS Pipes, connecting you to life. Elegant Homes and General Construction Limited, where quality meets value. Gold Key Properties, was transforming the landscape. Ayuda, Ghana's #1 service app. App Bako. Services Bebre. DBS Industrial Limited, we truly are your roof expert. Special Gardens was memorable living. Door Masters was the best indoors. Let's Fortune Limited was unleashing luxury with perfection, one space at a time. The Builders Market, Badwam, get it right. Right House Energy Limited, let's build smarter energy together. Masters in solar installation. Stinkers tank, you're strong, you're tough. Interplus, we make sure water reaches you even in space. Joben Security Doors, protecting lives and properties. Clifton Homes, beautiful homes, wise investment. And for Western Villas, where dream meet reality. EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair 2025 was a dream it, own it, and live it. Design and Technology Institute. Just a name, Sanojuma, and we are say, Sukuni ye. CPF, chew poor forget no a year. But no crepo me a say, Undin Sanojuma, ube bre. Ubi no make us ask me actual, me and make actual. Undin Sanojuma. Ubediem ya papa. Wa ya be yes amasa sa na dia ko. Pensano dwuma. Say ye mason, say ye carpentry, say ye adepam. Suyebi, say ye welding, say ye afi mechanic. Works suyebi. At least o transo hwe na o resource kra ma ya obetimi adidi ho kakra. Nye de bia na ma me na na say 5 galaxies out the mama no and so akopo de so pensa no dwuma. Design and Technology Institute and was so be akwanya tum for 2025 and 2026 academic year no obi apeso be nya ensa no dwuma nya nimde suehunu enkanka abefo kwanya faso eye niema. Your word and fabrication, design, innovation, that's graphic design, sound engineering, animation, photography, etc. and entrepreneurship. Cameraman and what me free and mobile before benya camera be to me I am hodjuma. Going to also say the presenters. Tom de be you was a mom. Pensano Juma this year. Other programs also our programs are internationally recognized by the American Warning Society, PSC BTech and CTVE 18. So you can shine here in Ghana and anywhere to go. A Design and Technology Institute. Nya Ghana nko na certificate ni adwuma. Abrochire ba bia be ko bia certificate ni itimi adwuma. Kosi agye omato. Ya mo certificate ache so metimi akira manfo saa no nyuma amabobosui. Ti komo nche wontu sika engu de bia frame 0541 693 534 0541 693 534 DTI all rights reserved including the rights of producer king. Enti pomani fa on corner onu kokodi ya memusu na Sister Santi be a guy. And I was a page with the abrowe ya pena asemi di kan kumpense mu atwa so di ama. Cause na hebedwam on Adom TV.
Monday, ya be a word of entertainment. Dear Chagu, ya pata woni no sumu, jaribi asumu. And then you back up pen and amishim. Senia weather na no. Ya ben kubi pan me kwa esh. We are watching how. Meja. Yempire boy na abam. Sarah de my adwuma. Ni anya bi. Nti no be ne den. Ya ba. Konsanso de dosopua. Ade achi bie bi na mu. Se wo se me de bi esom ofel so. Memo akwa ba mra bedwama ho se pedwumade so. Me amedi dwumade ho chia me me the sister Sandy. Hey, guy, one and only guys. Nkwada mame, Ghana's entertainment prophet, Richmond Tra, 2 times a guy, guys, me no. Nancy ebe konsem ne so no ade bi koso nkwala ma me ma rehuye pa. Nancy obetia yesu obi ayira. Missing person na the pictures in nam social ne so missing person. Acha ye 3 days, 5 days. Won see ehuni pa kro no. Na we what is going on? Because I say suddenly and e kokokoko so. E dey na e koso sa no. Tinkwala ma me anopai me pa awofo no ma chow say obiara ma nani nko ne ba ho. Obiara ma nani enko ne ba ho. Nkwala no pe say gate fie gate ne e lock rooms no ye lock. Wo hoho ne nkwala ne be kasa se hoho bi from budget of enko. Konkwala ma me die nkwala no mo hia me ye pa. So let's keep eyes on the kids. The company for kwa ne kunkum omu. Na ye nkwala. Ne ye koso ade nkwala enu Yesu bogem. Se rade mbom ho ban. Emfa me anopai. Ya konsem ne so a Black Sheriff awanwade esi. Awanwade esi. Na I find the kind bon sema Blacko. That's right. Da me a story I was a mekai we say Kumasi Academy. She. School star ho anka wa no den. O we Kumaka. Konso na me so me wie school. Say me wie school be 10 years achi na oba school mo hono. Guy na a guy. Or a guy. And then where say Blacko air top pictures. And the amazing thing about it is that ne nyom hiham to so bi uso bi wotimi top pictures na enyom baako. Na nka nyom baako bi oba we dey 8 solid time. Yo, give it up for Black Sheriff. This is amazing. On one that turning him say, Lord, I'm amazed. On the Fireboy, so how it goes, and then same Blacko sacrifice, and then Ghanaian artists, so leave the boy Shem, Black Sheriff, Saba, another Black Sheriff, Sumobi, Black Sheriff, the Victory Song, Black Sheriff, Shea Vice, or Sin City, Black Sheriff, Top of the Morning, Blacko again, or say I Open, and a Ghana artist can promise Shem or her. Now, Saba, Black Sheriff, Dreamer, to Black Sheriff 1, Maka Black Sheriff, or by my Sheriff, Mumbo Magai, no, amazing. And you know, ya there radiasi, so watch a Ghana Blacko. Ene, ye frefre, I just yet me dear who chim. Na Ghana, ye quiet. See where good news, I no pay. Medeti ano, a mouse, a boom beam, I'm at the Iron Boy. That's beautiful to see. Yen to answer no so. I did be koso. Na me a me dwen ho no. Me shada kwa erade ani me bunko to dwen me kompayem. Na me se erade Eli oban he fa na aseme na me mfa. Nyame kire me se me nyani sei. Ma me Twitter for no. E mo mugu Twitter ho no na je mo didi me a. Ya na atom ni nsem hunu. On se ma start san kwa asem na ya mo te Twitter ho no me ye no. Molly, akole a wabe ya. Ene nadauma Ghana ye bo anyum tofo a akole etimi raise flag no wo me yen share no nka. Presa mo start. David me ye tweet na ansa na ahwe. Presa mo start a trolling no. And it's very shameful to read. Say you are trolling a woman because of her body. This is not cool, and we are not tolerating it. Emma, sorry, Emma, sorry. Well, I heard Twitter for no comment answer. I would truly abide because of the body. And but what the encourage video going to almost started the trolling, you know, like you. Her video never.
I didn't know that. So I wanted to
Ain't no when can a 1 year womb anything. Obi control say Molly who any 2 and a 1 year. Oko any 2 year then. Get no fair way. Like definition of our affair, the woody pana or drawn of our nearby picture by she. You couldn't boot for boot. Now ya came Molly so the response abroad more. I hope all of you spending your day talking about my body again got rent and due bills ready. We are in the middle of the month. Just a reminder, much love. Baby girl, keep shaking to the max. We will pay attention to a more Lucy focus. Obaya na dia was all the studio kobonyum na the reply we mu. Omo John san wa mu. Emu ani nko hokra. What keep doing amazing. Why keep doing amazing? Me feel mo and stop body shaming women. Mo kan on e man no mo kwetwa mo ni padua. Mo kan on e man no omo kwahye second ase twitwa mo hu wi na mo sa ate honom na won do body ada na twitwa ho na ye wano asem. What Fio go sit down am dey into answer me so kra no pay. Yeah, ready work stone there nana. Grandpapa. We dey try grandpapa dey di watch or rocks for me be sisi a. Ya honom na social ne so lady ba kwa. Oh yeah, no a socialite lady we. Unim na bakosem kakra we Mandy. No worry kempon. Nye Canada upon politician ba ku ya we into to ne ade. No worry no. Oni haja for di agro ba mu ye social for no so agro for ni bia. Wo no mo didi di agro social ha. Because be some say we den permit me nchim apart from social ho a no mo grai. Ho na me personally me di ni Mandy. Such an amazing and sweet soul. Exactly. No kwasa Moisha ena o feedi no odi video ne beto ho odi beto ne nkofo pii kan say na we see the two social with everything for social media, it's everything for views. Me kwa na ma bre wo comment section ho na me say ya mo ma me bre sa onim say Moisha no kire a ono an na ka kire lady ne say won post video no leave Mandy alone mo ma ne home. Moisha said she thought the video was cute and o ka kire Mandy say on fan to hono. And him saying Moisha so but say I want to clarify we be Mandy new. I want to clarify that Moisha Badwam is doing well and is currently halfway through her recovery journey. The video of her eating that circulated on social media was not shared out of malice. It was actually Moisha's idea. She thought it was cute and sent it to me to post. You thought it was a ifo na bibia mutremu no. Moisha na e ka che ni se on posti. Si hwa Moisha so abeda wase. Mo me hwe na seda. Yay, Momo.
Biggest announcement. Guys, thank you all so much for caring for me when I was sick and praying for me. God bless you all. I'll get healed by God and I'll do God's work. Thank you all so much. And
thank you too. Thank you. We are happy to see you. We thank God and we pray for recovery. Saying I mean heal we my classmate too. Moisha, my classmate, me then they call Matters of Uganda. It was fantastic kumase. No book be notebook be. No troll lyrics gum. Till now, say book no more. That's all me ho. Troll lyrics. Ni yesua. Some we are. Ye jai bibi amenya me why? Na men kan ho na. Esa so for baby so ware. Na ye hu se wo to nwom nti no. Eno so abeye news. Asem ho. Ade echi wo ma adwuma na ye den. E wo san nsem no. Yetimi sem. Ba se de bia mo de bibi ewrem. Way Daughters of Glorious Jesus. Me mama no. Kokko no wom no de mu adue ma Monica. Ne kunu kra preach wo Adom FM Adom ahingwa. Reverend Osu Ansa. Omo baba ye ni. Na girl no ne wedding de na nani age. Na otonyom na be hwe comment section. Ene obi kwa tro say asofo no be expose omo betu wiase ne mo wi omo be preach tro say ya dot ye ne nso. Dot ye be sa ko ni dot ye mu. Ma na bia na omo ma na ekọ holidays. Akoya asem kese. But I don't understand. Ti anyum ni tie say profanity bi wo mu ana sebi. Edidi atem bi wo mu eni se sofo bato ana over Ghanaians. Mi jama mo. Koshembra. Asem ni ni odofo. Asem ke odo honyum. Nani na agye we hia ne dofo. Ne ho ya ayefe, she is looking very decent. When atade went me anka no. Yanko comment section honom. Yanko ho na nsem no obi si, "Hey, sofo ba pa ni da bi eye mechanic ba." Ote. Sofo ba nti no. Obi say pastors will expose their kids to the world and tell us not to be worldly. Now who you can worldly out here say? No be nka wa roro ne ho de anka wa asem ka. Na we gra de wa roro ne ho. Obi beka say na o papa ne reverend usu ansenti na asem no ka bia ma no debi. No cray. Obi said this is someone whose father is a pastor and mom a gospel singer with many songs to their credit. Let no one condemn you. I am going to say, you are a phone P, you know, ye may come home. Ayana, ye penny as so be the idea bonnet, or be penny as so be the Aquarius Macodin, some Hunino, or the way by care of. Hey, our Father who art in heaven, hello be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth. Asa, and your dear camera day. What's it? Eh, ye fancy and papa. Ye fancy. Me my so for so ansa no pa bia me hu no ha hemache ne ne na twetwe nkomo said daddy when who video no dia na woka fa ho. He is a man of wisdom and I'm sure say obema mafutu afa ade ho ntia nto aso dia ka de yenja merade. Why? Hallelujah, amen. From boni chamene nto aso Nancy, there's been a constant social media protest. Mechanism because social for no a push agenda say alata must go. Nancy omo dey so say I was say alata for no eko wo nkrum. E die ntina social for no mu pii e ka say nya obi a na eka enkofo bi na eka. Ni nyina ne say Nancy omo hu say I would disem na doso. Say nya me start story no. Omo kan say first na Ghana ntesa say Ghana nye save because omo feel say alata for no adoso e wo krom ha. Nipa ba ko ne mo nya agyen wade hu e ye me wofa. Grandpapa Reggie Rockstone ochema me empamo alatafo no nchemu ni
we dem ba enya bone enso asem bi enti na me ba na sa asem no eye bone enti se me kase me ba enya bone a two ways na me de kasa no Joe, I need you to pay attention, not money, because this shit is crazy. As fast me who ya na me say oh but when we say no senior corner ya asante aka asquad Bruce Lee sama me kebia na me Jimmy. I might have to switch up on you and speak English on this one because there are folks involved in this who don't speak my language, and so I would like you to be a part of this, and so therefore I have to switch up on you and speak the white man lingo. Nevertheless, it is for a good cause, so bear with me. Ghana.
Asemu ame wo fa be kan ntem. Na bi obi kwa adwuma watimi asiesie ne ho akono. Me wo fa wa twemu a me de be ma wa ba me ati asem na ngas because me dey hu message na wo kan. Firstly, I want to bunti of a kakramame. Why? How?
Narrative, some bullshit propaganda, some bullshit news that's traveling through social media, through our minds, word of mouth, all of the above, and it is a dangerous one. This shit is deadly. Do not fuck with it. Don't play with it. If you got
na tetefo no agenda bi a o say I will say Africa unite. What bali na bo nyumi. Minim sanke e be ye ne sa na avin so no. I think say a few years ago South Africa omo pamo Ghana for Nigeria for ni ade ekoye. Eno kwa na omo ni news omo no omo se nkofo je omo adwuma wa esi ho. We no Ghana for consensus on say awudisem na adoso wo krom ha nti omo kodo for hwe nyame kra na me bechi ko comment section anope dem amenso ma just say obviously a nationwide movement in Ghana is calling for Nigerians to leave the country. Protests are set for July 19th Under the banner, Nigeria must go. Demonstrations have already seen tens, confrontations and property damage in cities like Accra and Kumasi. Yet it's unclear how widespread or organized the movement really is. Here is what we know. The protest slogan is gaining traction online, but verified turnout data is still limited. Reports mention isolate. As a modern man, it is so shaka. By ye say, Yakasi yen share or be a unity. There's a one serious and my idea. Going 18 Abusia, and pay the mamma mom penny summer. Na quashe, one quacking kind comments nibi ebra. Now also watch share your comment session one on walk or kind we have video. Yeah, the 2 TikTok page one man patrol. Share your views and concern. Wednesday me ba making kind because must Nigerians go? Are Ghanaians benefiting from Nigerians? See, I say, my siblings. Do we have a good relationship and we need them as a country? Or we think that they are causing more harm to the society? Shall watch your comment section? Honor na wukwada menken kaina. Shall wale hudo? Shall wale mekanisya sa fans na jomu weni? Shall wale bonsem famano dance hall general? Now the yana mga monkwana mudo shata. Obi kura adro ne ho tattoo, obi kura adwina to n'echi. Obi bo show. Security force go na buja ho yere. Mo dolls won stage so be brain ti we go kura tuo ana okura second yan ko pressure tawale. Eso mo gina ho. Na create me akopem na pia na to form. Shatter ko react si aga hey no fans na sem. Meanwhile, you can do it right. To say and of course will say Krobabon things to Abra. Or maybe is it BBG hotel or Munchia Mackenzie? More video number.
Hold on. And to say, as some way, say, wait, me now. Answer me, Praswa, open out them who chakra free on Cassia.
I don't pay attention. Mo fan chay basto. Hey, pop. Hey, my boy, they want to chill. But it's true, right? It's about time, man. Mo benya botra ma artists, no. I am who is sometimes we reform so musu any part of somewhere. But security for and I have a big question. So create you and no crash second and no rushing the coast stage no the prana. By now, it is security now what you man saying. But you may back was all be watching out. I'm an artist, no. But much na hobe bre. I'm a hurry. Hey, fans, I am on Tomobo. Pepper, your pon crank huno. Oh, me there go and sit down. I'm the mempon. I can't say. Ebusia, men fancy. I see Mark Webber. I am a director, OPD, the fair lady with the afro. I am a producer, Richmond Woho Thomas. Omunginata a trail, but inside studio, Nati Bongo. And Uncle Thomas, or me and cinematographers, Frank is sound, MCR post production, makeup a lazy. I'm the guy's queen. 2 times a guy. Make sure to say me the catwaso. Macro.
Sister Sandy, where do you die? Or you guy? Sister Sandy be a guy.
Asemi dika. Hinna beka. Akwesi insia. Commander 6. Kano seni etie.
One hour do a hoto asafra de so no. Ade nyina dibua won. Na ewie won yie. Wona wo gidie wa hoto so awrehye mu ye nyankopon tetekrafo am wanyame. Aye biafo. Ne otonso bo awia ne bremu no. Eniema nyina enye bi. Eniema nyina ebesi ne yie. Obedi ye wa abrabom. Obepema kwa anim. Wona tamfo nsusuye no won hyehye nyina da beye kwa. Isa so no nyame na aka se obehira ye. Mede dia kwasi ensia. Asemi de kabre na edresin. This is a special edition of Asemi Dika kum pensemu. Tiene etwaso se ya na ekwa akosi 925. It's as a kumo eba bedi no ewa edos. But for the sake of humanity. Ye the brain nyina abaye ne wo se de ye. Ye betimi abia na ye beye. Ye chefa se ye bedi no kore. E de akire wona wonti yenya akwanya ejina ade asomo. We don't fight for individuals. We don't fight for any groupings, but we fight for Ghana. Say nipa ba akukura na begina se wo gina de ama Ghana, say nipa na fight for. So we are fighting for how we betimi sustain ye man no empuntu asumdie no kre any prepayum. That is our primary focus. Now chia etwam yi ye di nkomo bi adefa the National Cathedral. To be specific, on Thursday. Ye di nkomo about the National Cathedral. Any enhwemu na the National Cathedral Board. Ediama Deloitte and Touche say onye nhwemu fanfa won sika won sa eka ye eho. At that time, the money that was in contention was $58 million. Sembekaya on Thursday, yebo asofobi videos, ba who ye Prophet Kofi Odro. Ya no mo ekase. $58 million near the ma Board of Trustees ni abamum penfosi yemfanye National Cathedral no enkrofo disika no. And they will answer for every peswa your modi. Prophet Kumchacha de Obojie nyina wom. Now on that Thursday, yama highlight of the Deloitte and Touche audit report of the National Cathedral spanning from 2020 to 2023. And the highlight was clear. As the $58 million now, Yaniko share National Cathedral, it has been accounted for. So one, we have not said anywhere some people have been exonerated. You can't have that. Maybe be a confusion where it's coming from. No, the topic near the toast. No, but a man for one question mark. No. And then I'm not no kind. And you know, I'm just repeating the same topic. There be a more marginal question. Here to number one thing partem a super nipa or because you think same or penibia can be baby a atini patrono. And be a more number to me I can count up here. Yes, how they are to be. And you can go back to our Thursday production and live on our Facebook and YouTube. And go and check say be a turn throw or baby. The question is said, the Board of Trustees of National Cathedral, no, ya sign won't ya na. It's just a question mark. Gentlemen, you be said because near the highlight of the audit report by Deloitte. Now, as someone can say, per the report, there was nowhere. Yeah, cash will be a disika in the report. Okay, it's the second one. There was nowhere in the report. Yeah, cash will be a disika. And thank God. And I don't fear that press conference. Yeah, Felix Kwachofosu, Minister of Government Communications. A year no. Also, I can't be a dase. Obi a disika. No, he mentioned about the misappropriations now. The executive letter, no, now, Eddie, that's the audit was all state funds from inception. Every day, you can't say this is National Cathedral free a buying chain ebano. You're putting your home contact when you're smacking. I will still stand by it because this is the audit summary of Deloitte and Touche. You're trying to drop. But your integrity, you do here, papa, and the platform, yeah, so a year, Jumano, a platform, integrity, a yadi, yeah, and what penny pour down. And before somebody say, Janum, can be some young moya slim, enkasa document amanfo eni ena yewo ye de kire mo Tiamika say Felix Kwachofo should be between blame baby ya because the press conference or kind baby no oka say obi disika but he made mention of misappropriations referencing Deloitte for management letter on the buy no Tamafo na mo kasenda o ma twantro o man no kwabla santeni akwasinsia mo nka no kra nya yasem no kredie ene edi yebeko report na kemam kwa masuna me the Minister of Government Communications Felix Kwachofo enkwatwe was also a member of Parliament. Minister mo achara pay eba Badwam so
ya me so
boko de
na me Adom ho ye na so
yakopon de so ho ye pa so but me antiase and none of fear that press conference no what are some of the dangers of Deloitte for report on the buy in regard to National Cathedral
yo answer na me be no so
okay
nsɛmfo ba ko mi go ase me gifi ho
okay
edi kan no me gina ho me so na me so wo kafe only intro or my kwapna asanzi ndi intro
yeah
I was asam no I was here to be da enye saa ebema asam wanya no kre aba be ese no kre
okay
and if ya man ku present mama ni ankasa me ni oku de to ni ani fifu ni na cathedral no yetu ho ejina editu dwa ya ka se di kan no yamfo aso se na akufo ado bekwa akohwe ono ankasa ne bo na owi a wabetebi o man sika tudu etesa e dia akohwe cathedral mu
okay
yan yesu se e misplaced priority then o man e wo mu no enye di hia ye kafie pa ne bebi a ana sorry dan a ye de ko mu asori na say wo sorry dan bebre wo ka na ha ye pese ye de nyame ase e ya sorry e ye bibia afa kisoso ho a ye betuna ye wo eno ni asem a ye kan
okay
atoso mienu ye san so ka se enu echi no yihwemu abeto dwane nkra ta abeto dwane se oman sika ye de hwemu nipa e hwe so no emfa kwan paso mfa nya adwuma
okay
amoman no hwi sika emra eda kwan ye fa so bi oman sika ye adwuma no ya toto na se ebu so afi mi ye kan
okay
right eye hwehwemu ebefo asem a ye kan yi so e ka se o mpo de nyansan nya hwehwemu mfa nipa eda dwumedi na ne nkomo pam na kwa so
okay
afa make so nze no kre
okay
this has always been our position afa me say nipa bi ede report na fa bi ebe tu gan kwan ya mo fa so kan no ne ko ye say ye NDC for ye din trofa asofo mpelifo bi that is where the problem is
okay kwan ya ye fa so e kan no
yes part of almost say
okay
asofo mpelifo no ene omo eda cathedral na no they have been exonerated
say
but ye bi ankoso
Falifacha say why na kan ye
na say me tie ye wo kan wo in fact wo project on your board
yeah
so no misappropriation no wrongdoing everything is intact
Felix Facha me masakra is sort of pebiem essay yan kan be bia that say they have been exonerated yes maybe your head your topic near do am for an kan ye bisa say ya sign omuti ana there was a question mark
but that is what it is what can say ya sign omuti ana who be that have been exonerated
that is the same as say they have been
Ebino kra ka say
yeah
omo kopa na akufo ado no mo chewo so mo kan sam wan sam patafa o because of misrepresentation they be asam the kan mo fan to ho
the Felix say
mama nunsi mesrew boko tu mampemrika no man na asam no mo suko yi ansa na mo de mo asam no tudwa the mo ye ne sa in fact nka mo go still program no try to begin with because mo be won say Matoni seem to be pretty. That is what has created a problem. And I told you, no. Me, I know, Cassie. Me, as for one penny for be any asem. In fact, me, Cassie, I was asking you. The Macan said, me, I didn't share a tie cathedral national yard and cobble. It is my right as a citizen to do so.
Sure.
It is the right of President Mama as a penny of person with your maestro to do so. In fact, Ghana for Kotua, but no more to say. Edine two a NDC yenye two ye no na edine two papa to moto na mai in fact ba wo mi ankasa omo share omo thank you to na no no ane no moto o say cathedral no sika omde ko sha amnem no ka ho ntino mu di nkugo ana wankasa it vindicates our position but mate it mesre next time asamo ba mama yenya bote yenya mu hwehwe mu yie nti ye di tudwa ne di asem nyina tudwa ye fa na fa di tudwa
okay eti one we fight before quarter number 2 no one your question the ma agina so cars ebisa sa question say o share the audit report by Deloitte or see sika bi di ekoshem in that time they were referring the $58 million it has been accounted for any a car say already the 94-page audit report by Deloitte but be no car so be this making reference to asofo bin swam kan ye one Prophet Kofi Oduro say asofo ne adom koto National Cathedral no almost $58 million any a second of pebium say and now no fear our press conference also kro one kan be bia da say obi e disika
hanji na me say Ghana ha no
yeah
say you do be famra kwan so afa kwan wo fa so bi o man sika ye adwuma enye sika die nko a na edi bu obi for yes we did causing financial loss to the state one more man no ahwiri sika ta kai by madam ne kwan
yes
if I go check justice after rule ni ma o kan ni pain if you ask o mo kono omo fa kapre bakra aya bom tokru
yeah
na mom no omo ne ye ni ahwe yi o man ye ntina ma o man no ahwiri sika no ntinye de omo ko
yes
number 2 MPP abayan kasa omo the NEC form penifo do kujina court say omo ye de boni for the procurement breaches say emra eda kwan ye fa so de Ghana sika epa de no omo buso
okay
if any say bi wodo sa bo futuo no mu e dia wasa rosire mu ekudi no pe e na ye bone ye
Felix unim ye no yan course a part no eti discussion na ye no it was specific because maybe be no private me confirm ya say okay
but the munya abotre all the reports we trigger and publish here but that is the
Mr. Okay.
Who be saying yes at conference. Now, now some kind
but Felix, me from back. That's all I need break it. Yes, I'm Felix. Quite for you back my wife. And then the crenante. A best out to the beer. No crenning and ante. A best out to the beer. It's best out trying here. Felix Kwachi Ofosu Ewa Manasu ABM Minister for Government Communications and Member of Parliament. On the entry the National Cathedral report here. Deloitte the Abano eso. Felix, okay. Felix, akwa baby.
Yeah, what can I come?
Me talk ya.
Yo, nice one. It's not make us say a perception.
Okay.
And it's not my MP before be. Sabi. Then you say crack a faba ko from kan what it you. And I'm na no ka say oh aban di ntro na ye bonye bia nkoso na ya ni akofo de ni minia obi e di wa odi no kra obekan report yi nyina bomu a obetumi ga de bia ka se bonye bia nkoso.
Okay.
Tense san ka me ma me press conference. Me ya kwesi nya fie ne say me no ka say in fact answer no mampeni mama ebe select kunya so officially. For ka say no wati ekuo bi e from oral.
Yeah.
Orally, cases maku 280 and omo ye mu pension. Ba ko e kan ye National Cathedral. Omo wi e no mo de ho nsunsu aso no kodan atene je na adane ama NID. Any defense and CID. And after so Office of Special Prosecutor and kasa so po e hwehwe asem no mu.
Okay.
Lisa ni zo be sha National Cathedral nya de ye hye da ka ho asem na nse.
Yeah.
That ani ye hwe ni mu se tampenifo no ebe wi hwehwe mu. Na se nyina so bi owa yetu wana mo na nye tie ne se esan se eya ben sika ena ye di dwuma ni nche ehun nsem bi e bekoso no e bedan ya ban yete National Cathedral sectorially omoni local government minister ne osan so hwe eye nyamesom ne ahensam so no ene bi nsa wo so nti local government minister no ne aban kwabata why about time when National Cathedral won sense so nti omudwumedi omudi no omubu ehun konta de man It be the Cosubiano opinion on Asoti. Matisse been more cafe. Abang Yapaka ye auditor. I didn't know yes, I'm the Cassie, yes, I have forensic audit. Now, audit moon some name in 3 year Casa. That's a Potokas Macassa is an ignorant position. Many Adama, a national cathedral and Casa. And almost sure cat had a call Pow, Deloitte and Tush Dozen to J America. Auditing firm, Cassia, or my Dean, oh, if you have a name now, I'm one about Ghana. And almost say, I'm a mayor auditing of financial statements. Now, so that's what we say, as I will share the evolution scope of the audit. A day in a national cathedral for Catchley, Deloitte, for say, Omonye.
Okay.
How much a class I command, Deloitte is so clear class had the Badwam. Dated 26th November 2024. Me no catch that minimum say a TV soon. I can't go to the class and pick up. How much recommend executive director of that national cathedral now? And how much say we know your engagement letter. Now, how much you have to move say on the year man? Non the someone national cathedral. A agreement on a dear portion. I was one more year. It is a what kind second paragraph of the letter. Actually, say you have requested that we audit the financial statements of National Cathedral of Ghana, which comprise the statement of financial position. There's a cathedral, no, and you do make music no, it's not saying here. I just said multimedia. You know, I say music no, it's saying.
Okay.
So more young for so, and I say more worker. After 1st January to 31st December 2023. And the statement of comprehensive income says that Uka Sika Eba Futunina Bumwa Ejinasei. Statement of changes in equity and statement of cash flow. Sika Eba Wawana Exisei. And I say so Tamuwa Jinchrebi Awo Sa Shimuna Munfantuja. Omuye Omone cathedral in penny for Apostle Dr. Professor Opokunina Edano. Signing agreement Nensasha say. Edamenim Sia. Oma sign agreement of terms. The life what they say, Egmani Abe, Nemu Yanso, Yensu Seni and Shishini, Moji Tumwa, Yabe. It's my main stars Yankase, a national cathedral, and the commissions are auditee and Yabai. No moment in the cathedral, no one said, a your mind is can be in no. The dear because to be an essay or moving contact the trap, and you can buy a car report. That is the first point as a mayor. Maybe you know, they are financial auditor, a legal requirement. Companies, you have a register of companies.
Yeah.
Almost share a Dumecobia, or much room, doing what Ben will say, Afibiano, almost financial statements. I don't say to think of someone saying, nothing. I was with the mark auditor and our accountants, my auditor say, the bonus the misstatements. Just what can be and it's a worker. Now, only if you into what separate report on financial statements. First one year, 31st December 2022. 21, sorry. But because here, 31st December 2022, there were 18 months financial statements. It be 31st December 2023. What's happening in Anna? A financial statements. Into basically, what I say, after morning in Anna, you need 10 cities. You have more 80 cities, and it is Juma. To see an oko, your foot woman, Sikaka woman, 20 cities. And after you know, it's my air, and for so air them, and also a car in the airboat. And no. What they and crack have the mark auditors no matter say what should year. In some cases, they must avoid misstatements. In Chicago, what do you see to be able to say? 10 cities are now a way of which we did it, man. Yet you move 1 city got pick up, see the made my 4 and edit to my white in the cool.
Okay.
And what we see to me, yet already at Toyota Ghana. We did say 1 city. If you got the crack, then you thought we prepare. It's only time I say I'm passing the receipt now. Now what trend the paper now? What's the scene? And ne sika wo trese. We did you mano. Eye pa na. Ovia, now I signed the amount say enemy. The wofa and one and show when you be a financial statement no and share a statement of income, any expenditure, any equity position you get and show say car now what's about cotton. A yampa say once the now one Toyota for where can.
Okay.
And I will put here 80 pesos, now the 20 pesos, not our South Stream one.
Okay.
Financial statements will not tell you that. Now, here, you have to be management letter. And no, and I say, auditors another door as some way to go attach it, and no question with the receipt number. Receipt is say 1 city. Never when you copy that Toyota Ghana for almost almost share receipt here to some mouth. Never we sit on the mouth, 80 pesos.
Okay, so
someone has information now. Mama
Kwesi, so Minister, Minister, good morning.
Audit query.
Okay, Minister, good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, hello.
Minister, good morning. Your friend of mine, the cognizant here. Mempesi about those areas in baby. Mempesi your press conference, no? It's just to make it simple for all of us. As it stands now, we have read the executive summary and the recommendations, and you have helped us with the scope, Delight and Twitch for operating within. So now government is going out of that scope, or within that scope, you know, some of the issues now about further checks and now. That's no, just that because of time. We want to know. Minister, ignore the MPP. Minister, ignore the MPP. What we are dealing with is a national issue. It's a national issue. It's a national issue. The issue has been dealt with oral. It was a priority. MPP for Canada doesn't make it yes or no. No cry, as I said,
okay. And yet, and take 1 minute for me to land on this point. Metro said here in the press conference. It was based on credible reports, any evidence of in the year Akoswa, a year Bonnie, Tia, Minor, Islam, yeah. That is why I'm coming to. If I say, yeah, not a Nina report in the show. Now, maybe it for Ghana, Honorable Kennedy, or saying, or a member of parliament, or not of us in winning after by. But what shall I let anyone? I think be a cathedral, a very low position. And maybe a shard kind of now. And then, as some kind of problem, group pepe. Nasa cathedral penny for so, I am said Saturday and only issue statement said. Maybe a press conference, no. Almost a new year on the mad lights of a man cat. And mother can't someone, and young clear. So I have to correct that.
Okay, Minister Pacho, Pacho. But say, Yajumani is so simple. I didn't hear me say, Pan say, you've said that there's going to be a forensic audit. Is that correct?
Yes.
Based on.
It is true.
Very good.
And I made you.
Based on the recommendations of Delight and Touch, there should be a step further in what has happened. Because Delight and Touch for Krano, what they did. What they did was that ABR cement. 50 bags, not much drop, 44 million ABR Ghana cedi for cement. So now we are going to dig deeper and see whether
almost was cement 44 bags now.
That's it.
And I maybe. My more specific example, for instance, a year Sika Chiama David Ajayi as architect. It's in Yaba. Cathedral intending for HSA. And Sika 113 million, and it's Chiama David Ajayi. Abra auditors in any David Ajayi didn't come on. Also, the crack have said there be 117.9 million in the Chiama. It's abroad so by 4.9 million.
Which 4.9 million. We need to get to the bottom of that.
Forensic auditor, who be a fine.
That I agree.
Because the right for one, they won't almost take here, almost one and movie out, but they don't have the mandate. Almost Jumbo Cassette prosecute you, because they don't have the mandate. And yet, Auditor General and a Ghana women won't find it. Secret BI, you did the Abaya Juma. Official would say, Yafa, Mapanso, Eddie Juma. It's a Auditor General to their commission, forensic audits. Ovia or the findings no abre parliament. Na public accounts committee assume na a photographer and Adi auditor general can hear crack.
Okay.
No, my recommend the prosecution of Nipa, a woman. That is all.
Minister, as we speak, the Deloitte for report no. Yet me can say Obi di sika wom.
Now make sure say 4.9 million yeah. You won't be Biafra. And some people won't want that.
Oh, and no, but let me just say, for now, the down for 14 years said the $58 million now, you see any share, national category.
You can't say that.
Minister,
that's all.
Akwasi meba. The minister cannot say so. We cannot not say so. What the minister is saying. What the minister is saying is that there's a discrepancy. For instance, one more example of that discrepancy.
Yeah.
To me, kasi etu yesika we ma asumesi say yes can na mutua ma brosa. Eno nko aho no almost about 4 million bi wo ho a ese ebu won konta. Nti ono person o kire say kopim say san kuntabuo ni be wie peyo no. We cannot say bibia your finchim so sa. And also to me can say obi an sika.
Okay.
That is why we are now.
Okay.
We cannot say because the first
report we no the right report we no. And to me and case we see me see another in Africa. Don't make ya can say 4 million bi o ha ye mu konta.
And other monies
Inti forensic quality na ka say kwabna o man here kwabna that we la 4 million dey be di wo.
Yes, okay. Now we get the picture. Now we get the picture. So, okay, so again, it's been established that the Deloitte and Touche investigation was initiated by the trustees, not this current government. Okay.
Not government.
Okay, that's perfect. In Timpacho, forensic no and I say, yes, I sent another date for that.
Auditor General, Finance Minister, Attorney General. Okay. Yes, what now we make sure command say on forensic audit. It's normally they take other auditors. When you go for Deloitte and Touche, yes, forensic audit.
Okay.
Which is mandate.
Okay. All right.
Somebody are not bad. And you don't want 4 million. We are not sick of almost say. You to me who contact.
Okay. Minister.
Yes.
Minister, we are so grateful. We are so grateful for this intervention. I see you're in common, so I think we are summing it up.
I don't feel quite for you.
I think that when you go through the executive summary and then the recommendations, just like he's told you, the scope of the Deloitte and Touche, as an entity, is different from what the Auditor General is just about to do. Once you identify discrepancies, you cannot say, assume I say this guy and now be this guy. What you can say is that let's go deeper and find to check how we can account for the first one, maybe about over 4 million Ghana cedis. So as it stands now, Obia and Tini Sidia and Kase Obia Disika and Obin Disika. We need to go deeper and check. Say, and the Cressa Giant say, Etuani say, and I Etuani say. Now, board is Etuani say, that's our difference. No, where is that difference? And clearly, this is not a job, as I say, take here another 10 years or 5 years, because integrity and credibility is at stake. Ghana's money too is at stake. So these matters should be settled and take off the political coloration. But if you don't attack issues based on how it is, the moment you attach that kind of partisanship to investigations, getting to the root cause to make sure it will serve as a deterrent or make sure that people will come and serve boldly for Mother Ghana, it will be missing in action. That's where the challenge is, Mr. Ghana for. You cannot politicize BBR to the extent that even if we are politicizing it. We have read from the recommendations and the executive summary of the Deloitte and Touche report. Government says that it didn't commission them, even though a Ghana Sika, to do that auditing. Yes, they have accepted the Deloitte and Touche report. They feel that even if you go through the report, there are some discrepancies. Omujidi said there should be further auditing of those discrepancies. Let's continue the conversation like this to build the Ghana we want, because it's a shame. And that is not what we want to achieve. We want a Ghana where no kre ne prepare you, and then that zeal to work with integrity and credibility for the country is the order of the day. I'm going to say for your time. For your time. Okay. All right. So my boss said very soon that team will be set up.
Oh yeah.
For us
so
to go
by
into.
this, you said this week,
Okay,
the
so
Attorney General will write
to get into the matters of the question. Thank you so much. My member back to Indian paying for one say Dr. Kwabna Bonfe, do not friend Kabila, one say for a share or I don't know if we share or a could see so bad. Miami Jumedi. It's difficult to me who know one that, and then the teacher doctor say, Dr. Kwaba.
Yeah, oh my.
Maybe come on. There will probably say, baby, you to be as India, Azerbaijan, or China, or Info, or Betrayal, Texas. Yeah, I mean, I had a watch. I have to share more. And also, support with the be baby or the crack and support, and that's so beautiful.
Oh my.
People are behind the scenes, or more managing, no more control system, because we can't know all the time. And he's one of the key people or boy to direct the affairs and navigate for us. Always proud to see you, Doctor. And thank you for your time.
I am Brasia who I say what to suffer and that's my bad. Now, what do you mean? Commoso of videos? Yamina, a day as a double good. Men and none say, Serena. Now, if you muso, say, when you say, ye di meswa, now a cheddar one cousin. Hey, me catch a Dominic. Me name's a more man. There be no more money. If rich na come call a region.
Oh, I see. Kwanza Times Square. That be beko.
Nyame Adom.
Okay. Okay. Let's say, Doc, we are an advocate for Ghana, or you are, or you gotten back to academia. Which one is it?
What do you mean?
I want to understand.
I mean, me me a dear boy, your man, ye, Nishre, and then can't as I say, Nipan Titi, so I did here. Okay. And he say a child there, so Emma, one more airban, or Motiasi. Okay. Now, come more ye did no mind, my main fire no chassis and cassette. Say, ye de no crack a crack. A bet na say on my ma. Na ya sudie ene asedi a eda so no ye de be ye adwuma said the article 41 ka kire na ye man yi how bebre one man ke ni ho ye mpe no kreka ye mu di hunkomo yi esenke duru ha na in the first place ese se o man de ne ho ekodi animu se o si dan amasom bi. Those were the questions I me call Supreme Court 2017. Ya ni asem na for about a year. Ya kwatena asem so 2019 na judgment by. Nsem o ye di court to Supreme Court anim no. O ignore fa. Ne kese na o ignore ye. Attorney General that time na musini na be di akire miami nua Godfred ye bo adame. Nsem adanse a wo di ba Supreme Court be di ye. Ene nsem a na ye koso pa no na ntenchia wom. Parliament. What was he saying? He sat in Parliament and they approved the seed money for the building of the National Cathedral. At a time when our government take us, the Omano de Koina Asasia, Wadema Adinope. Meanwhile, and your Christopher Po and an air diano. A man and that's all. So there were so many inconsistencies and necessary and both break. Supreme Court, they gave their judgment, we disagreed with them, but they're near Becca. Nti u kadro say bia me kan articles e binum ye se bi mpokra se me ye ayi obi a minyinya minni me ye Christian mapa.
Yes, and say you really
you tell say me ye Christian mapa. But nyankopon aso aka kire ye say ye mfa no kran som no because ono onya nyame a ye som no bibia mu ko say ye mfa no kre ensom because oye nyame a oye nyame ninkunfo onim ne de ane de o ka kire ye na abedu say ya yantu yebo if we say na wono mo a edi dwuma ni nyina na ebia nsem no wo mu din wo betumi di sobo na abo wo mo ndi ese ye nhwehwemu a yantu yebo na yenhwehwemu wi a obi a ni din bata ho no asotwe anasa na monto bi wo no a yentu mfa nko na me kra no pe na me busa ayi me lawyer say the audit report di aba out any nsemo a ebe gina court a ye kan ye no twaka edemu ni sunsun ye edemu no anamo ben e nesese yitimi tu nti ye no so me ye hwehwemu bio ye wie we must not stop being citizens
eni say ye jai or mind by ye kopim say be cool.
Okay, so Honorable Bente Baba Kansa for the NDC or Baba Kansa very soon. But you can say the end of the day. That's why I or part of the communications team for national communications team for the New Patriotic Party. Honorable Kofi Bente says you also a year constituency, on a member of parliament on the ticket of the NDC. And also Baba Kansa. And it's a Kwaba, it is saying.
Yeah.
In fact, your conversation should have been about the NPP delegates conference. Not a year we are the but remember so still. Party in Boko there.
Adom.
Would you say after the conference you be settled to say?
Oh, so far as
matters on indiscipline, matters on all those things, we be come out.
PPR fine.
You've come out as a united force?
In fact, what people were scared of. Say Biana, Wenchi, Basa Basa, I've sat on several platforms and I can say Finsi, Bibia Bekoyi. It's a fact, say we went into an election. In your first time, our MPPA lose Abanye. And I'm the only difference in this, there's a feeling, say, loss way near a little heavy. I know Shikakra. But you lose 1992, you lose 96, 2000 we won, 2004 we won, 2008 we lost. It's no news to a lot of us any longer. And today here and say onipa de uhwiase na wan sorry biomwa and a problem. But say uhwiase na uhunu baby uhwiase na sorry now ya amends na de say o ye now ya. And na de akosia and say ubesa sorry na watu a odwuma die so biom. Nti say de ye kɔ no yi de Saturday no bia o hwe bibia hu said ye call ye come pa me de me depa ni say yes ma obi amfa posters ni niama ma ho. Predominantly I didn't see anybody saw the posters abetitaro ho ni niama. One more she's Germany niama and there could be forgiven. Say that is what makes the euphoria ufili the ekoso no. Nti Germano ne kasa ne our king spirit ni biom. So far as we are concerned, your free Congress, Abanyama, can't say your Juma, your Juma. I can't say you're moving on from here now. Party Jumana, yeah, to us, I don't know.
So what is this, how say, noise about or around this cathedral business? And they say.
All right. Problem in the way the NDC conducted this campaign, 2024 campaign. They are a bar, me de me nyasofo. Then so me hu Nehemiah chapter 4. Say a drew mra na yesi ye war na ebubu ye ba besi war. Na nipa bia sorry say yende yenti ase. O man ne yende. Ghana yesi ye about 70 to 75% Christian.
71%.
Ayo. So
19%
it still falls within
Muslims.
the range.
Yes.
It still falls within the range. So you share number now is huge. If 71% is said your dog can a Christopher. Ghana ha ye wahanom ye tumie ama emwa etumie free nkramofo afa mu aba. Ama nkramofo etumie si omo ankasa wo mu sorry dying mosque. Almost your modern, and I
through Emwa
to me free baby Abama, or more to me see Kessipa, come up, Ama, woman croft war, the Comwa sorry. Did they be Ama? Ghana higher team, meaning dog position on this, and someone also call Razy Edico court in any amount. He has a position, but media mechanic say, you will chrome higher to meet him many tax. Near the Aboy and Yanmoa, a beer or person or call maker.
Correct.
Yeah, this all was and Yanni Bonnie, who maintains so be I who did that.
Now, part of my case in court.
My
case was that the state should not be sponsoring Hajj board. It was part of my case. You see how people were not even following the case. We claim to be a secular state. Allow religious people to do what they want to do.
No interference. No, should not come in.
Exactly.
In any form of support.
Exactly.
No,
I just wanted to let him understand. Say, my case
in the previous administration, what do you say? Your boys in mosque, baby. Yeah, And even the Hajj board na nkasa omu dia anka yesi ya na nsen ya owura mahama ukai say hu ba asem na ye kan ho asem na nsen ya mo Hajj village no abai ekoso omu asene so there ya nwanwa and he said even the chief imam e support to asori dynasty e disika eto ase kakra na wo mo e sorry ye hu dede ai ma asofo kura omu ti board no so agidie hihim ye ma omu dwane ja board no ho entumi angina no eye Christopher yeah a Christopher so what kind chief of staff letter na or say aban say obema sika or diska kakra beto ase seed money ananya za nti aban ebde ne sika or say o de beto ase no ato ase said ye call ye bia bomo a epeja asem no na make say me de me hu na Hema chapter 4 ewo asem we mu
maybe ye hu
bomo anka say so mu gina tie gina ye pa anka say said ye tie biara ye de sikan ebekuta ye nsa benkum na ye de ye nsa nimfa esi asore dan no adwane ja asore dan nti me take Deloitte asem no anya me nwanwa sesi awo hu de Felicika. You told the people of Ghana, say, $58 million be order sending their wasan Nisrim. Eddie, now we're jamming out to her. Ebaye, you are now running away from that conversation because the conversation is that $58 million be Ayra. Now, software kuku damwa ya dia jumani ja womu. O my, diare who was 7 hunye. Say a software kuku dam na yedi adwuma ni ja awo no no mo adwuma ye o de enti ayedi ko ja awo ni say wo mo akura asori akese yesi asori e wo Ghana ha ye besi asori dan ya ye ntoboa ye fundraising ye raise sika wa asori dan mu nti san krofo kuku dam ya yedi wo mo asisi anu yi omo begina wo mo asori anim one of the ways to raise money for this cathedral and he say omo begina wo mo asori anim e raise sika e wo Christian community nim Woma wa manoni abrofo ni Christopher a omunye Ghana fo omuni asori wo Ghana ha omu be ye omu adwene so omu be boanka nkrofo we be di animu omu reputation upkan about reputations omu reputation omu wo in the international community nti nipa wo mu nimu nti anka yangina omu sa omu dibia ni omu nimdie no so enkopa sika manoni mfa mrambe bo asori dan we odaseni Ghana for raise asem because Ghana for me Ghana for any niye but NDC for me nua samija fi me ne ko tena show so na said na nani abrea o kasa asem jema osofo kura gidie hihim ye na me amete ya asofo akuku na nya osofo nketenkete o general overseers who started resigning running away from the thing omo de medi omo ho ya kakra because omo nim chen me
you see. But you just can't conclude the way you want to conclude. Okay, baby, Dr. Kabila di free ba. Okay, mini obi. Ebra a free nanado ni swadi hunu beye omayamuni nyina asudie. When we started raising issues about clarity because na the commentary around it, na ye nwanwona ye. Okay, de ere kuje to black one yenuanum bi. Omuko jina asabia ho eka se yedi $58 million etu amna the biggest hole. Where they are so funny bia nkasa so ekika fa ho a there was really the need for us to take our time to go through this process of auditing and investigation. So this morning the Delight and Teaching Koma yedi any the Felix Kwachu for minister at the Abekan no clearly the line is drawn that as we stand this morning you can never say asumesi disika and asumesi endisika. That discrepancy until you be located that discrepancy, then what has gone into those discrepancies now is hanging. The only challenge I have is that we are quick to destroy, to tarnish, to misrepresent, to malign, and to do all manner of things to Ghanaians. And if I want to go into the next lane, I am quite worrying, say, Obi benye to me we na nyoma na odi di obi no saa nyoma o sha ase ye na obusa na sempe na afi ne buofu say ubusa na sasem. But we are building the country, not a political party. We are building the country, not an individual.
Oboaye, time I push Felix Kakram or a minister. She and why the boy say ya dear ye discuss here that table is where dear. You say audit report to be aba. Ya dear man buying a buy report they say dang vis-a-vis the position of the government just 6 months, 7 months ago. That's what we are discussing. So until say or bear presidency or forensic audit, maybe I believe it will be unfair. I won't conclude like that. But me catch them say they may have eggs on their face.
They may have
eggs on their faces. I said may.
So let's not go there.
Those what is on the table? Say Obi say we are Ghana $58 million.
It's been established that there's a discrepancy.
Established say $58 million no krampo no. Empenimfo bi awia saa sika no saa empenimfo no nya me ene me nua Kabila ene me nua oti hoyi e ya sofo akukudam asofo empenimfo that is why they worry but say ya no gidi a ye nya ne say oh asase no at least on the face of it no we are clear in our mind say sika no $58 million bi anyira de ubisa ye kra wo say wo kana me I was smiling $4 million no obian can say $4 million ayira o can say that we can say yeah and I feel it's for us so say yeah ko hwehwe baby $4 million na jaye see mo extra $4 million wo me ho $4.9 million e bro de mo say mo atua ma me no so Phyllis say yen ko hwem de ntia o ma hene say wa ma me 10 cedis na me so me say me kura 15 cedis nti yen ko hwehwem nti $4 million ni irayo $4 million ye nimba bi eda de ntia de ye ya $4 million ne bedi mi hon na sisi aye kwa hwehwe whatever forensics there ediniama bebre nso betimi aba so I agree but what we are discussing is not where the goalpost now Minister Phyllis air shifting no. He is shifting the goalpost from saying $58 million ayira to maybe somebody did something bigger or somebody did something better or worse. And he shouldn't shift. Let's remain on the $58 million.
No, minister kasa na unia. Oso afi no kasa oso butiri go dey. What share Kabila the doctor?
My share no follow na.
Doctor very nice member of parliament.
Follow na from no say Kintampo I know a lot about him. Even before he became a PhD.
I see. You're right. Good. You made the deep in common actually, but then come on the cathedral on common. Doctor can say, what he say, you want to 2 years and can share and do some pension we are actually doing. Or no crowd, and then I mention my mom says, I'm follow no. Then some of the court die in court. Brand another shots or disagree. Sure. Sir, Nyoma Bakum, you know me, Sebi. And then
whether it was constitutional or not for the state to dabble into religious affairs as a secular state.
To the extent how are they even the Hajj?
The Hajj, Hajj board.
Wow. Oh, my name. Memfa kwenye no penchia mi peni Dr. Minia ne yetifo nyina enkanka ye mampani yura President John Dramani Mahama se wo hwe ne Ghana for ye hunu adwuma
wa hwe ye kra obi be hwe akaka
na ye mo na baso adwuma wo ye e dia fa pepe yo ne hwehwemu se de be ya nyoma ebe dedi ne ehunu ne pomasibre yenim se Ghana for dodo na twen se wo mu ade o man si kasema fa kwan bone so no ye be hwehwe wo mu ne ade o mafa mara kwan so na ye wura mampani so ahye bo se obeye sa ade no na no kura ansa no betu sa na mo no gire wo nyina so no yenim Ghana ha emrasem wo se wo nyina so no hwehwemu no evidence na ye ka no emu odu se kroje we wo de kwa wo betimi anya bibi afiri mu wo court eno na oguso a wo ye National Cathedral. Men kasi ye kase 58 million ayira. 58 million de kase sika the cost of project no baby akodru ye amanana tu on car na abanse wabo ewo ho. Na doctor kan no so no ko fi ase kra the essence of it. Make I pa that day na me hear TV. Na mampani if be call Independence Day. Na yewura abujinapo The president will surprise the nation today. The president will surprise the nation today. The president, what is it? I was very anxious to hear what the president was going to surprise us to. I didn't say so to construct a national cathedral. And then surprise.
It was tied to Ghana's Independence Day.
60th in fact, remarkable day. And that was the surprise. Why am I going to say, do you think I'm TV once maybe the president's surprise? They took national cathedral because Oshe Nyankopon boss o mani be the president ya obesi asodan e de amano na baby e ko cast sword e hona sa amana e hwa no okoye sa ade no president ni nyina achi ni akọ import boba bi free Israel Jew for mem say hona e no ko man kan montimi anka say hona Christianity fiase because Jews are not Christians. Hona Yesu ka say wo no I don't know whether we're building the cathedral for Jesus or no say the two am na mu ho ni nyina ya ni tua enen ko wiase a say you spend say ka ya bo won cry $58 million dia na yenya e dia afri mu say akodru 79 million dia na yenya afri mu eno ne amana ne we na yetwa e den ebubu ye nyina na yen ka no kore yanka no kure mpanimfo a yede saa adwumadie ni hye wo musa se Ghana fo nyina ya adwen ego so se ne support yen support o mampanyin ka kire se saa adwumadie no ye benya sika free Christian community a Christofo a wo Ghana ha ene international partners ene beboa eko wiase no ye hunu se ade no PPA Public Procurement Authority ma kwan kora se ye nkono na ye fiase spend bo hoka yen sign a contract ne go bian sign a contract kra na sika ya hwie agu dwumadi no mu e ko dum pempem so bi ma Ghana fo dodo a eti hu sem ka se no da bi da de ko ya hwe yi a e be di yenya ye hu deda ma sofo kuku da mienu Archbishop Duncan William ene the whole extreme boga ni no Istudanaba o mo na di Shrockrata. So, omo afri board so. Omo aka resign at what time? Now, omo kwa de. Whatever it is, at a point
to
believe something, they gave reasons.
Reasons were not known.
They gave their reasons in their letter. Say they on the board have requested said the work of the progress of whatever they are doing should be audited by an independent auditor, and they are not getting it because of this reason they are quitting. And they were even advising. Says Sebeya Mampani, suspend the activities of the secretariat and making sure say yes, I audit answer.
Because you told them somebody was misappropriating the money.
Ghana ha so for me company who for me any statutory except a sole proprietor. I just say acha fibia was an independent auditor audit o books. Yeah 2021 22 2020 kra kan ye audit in some so fifi mo ba ma yen ko ye audit na yen hwe wa obofiri mu no eno ano no enene o mampani bia bo wo se yenje audit the lot and touch in fact ntemo o mudi abegu audit ni mu no and I'm your auditor. I have been an auditor for over 18 years and currently I even practice my audit firm. Auditor say wo your auditor the risk you carry what we call audit risk and say would it be baba bontin na obe report waka obi ati na ebe kokko wie na ekun say sa de na nya sa na etie ti auditor ye na dwuma ohwa say obenya enough o ma chede nanso ohun se mo de aba nyoma aba ni nyina kire say irregularities say yam fa kwan papa so anya nyoma any discrepancies in report say presidency say sika ye tuama ye wura David Ajayi and associates no eye dudu say 113 na papa no say that be sika mo tuama me nyina eye 117 a difference of 4 point something million. Are you serious? How come? Does it mean, sir, at the president, at the secretariat, no, your records of this whole huge project, no, and your papa? And I hear Timika say, Yamano, Nipana on what you no. That is on the 3 years. Say, a record, say, Yamano, 130, or say, there be or no air respondo. And you say, if you are a cultural character, no, auditors know in the course of their audit will seeking for confirmation. Who balances be my idea audit, your friend secularization. The Kabia an amount to be a bit more fee say, na wa chro akoma nipa na yesi de ne car na wode ka no ono a ne pe mo no so me hu se e ka ne te say om ko secretariat no yesi ama papa no 113 million papa no chro confirmation by say no oma bre me 117 million.
So that's the clarity we have to get.
Yes. The clarity
4 million more than
more than
what is recorded.
What is recorded? That's what Felix said.
He said
that those discrepancies. Yeah. It's amounting from.
They received 4.9 million more than the secretariat said they paid.
Yeah.
So we know where the 4.9 million is. How it happened that their records were short.
We just don't know. We just don't know. It is important for such a huge figure to go unnoticed.
Unnoticed from the origination point.
Yes, it's important to know that.
Yeah, no matter what report to my kind. Baako kra we say no we can say Ghana for and contribute through Momo anyway. They say schedule secretariat the abre auditors or verify you know. I just say they Sikan also receive through Momo 39 million and the second was just about 1 million po. The reason is that I say Sikana is sending Momo no unsuccessful. You get it? Say this is the Momo schedule. But the secretary is saying that, oh, she can't be a best 39 and for attempt to sell more SND, but 700 and something penna, but no 1 million when it me Momo account. A difference of about 38 million over. And for Ghana for contributions, no. And also, intimate the auditor, they say, I know they up to now, nyanya mechanism of it media room who higher. But I know the telcos are there, they can help us. But Nina and you know. You rampani or person or boa Ghana for new human cross say young forensic audit. Or mine, they're forensic audit. Young coffee film necessary. Young I dance here with me, dear bonk for the Mako Jina court. Auditor, they were no financial audit, statutory audit where we forensic media. Ye come near he say, wo, I dare way, Obumra with so, and why irregular to we into a general way so edible. I see.
Okay, so, mine, yeah. I am a but problem I want to say, yam pen of crow in my moa. And now, you see, a can of crown so I thought that near ye cannon need a ye no crown, a yanny webra. A sorry beer, what gonna have beer. Say a sorry money ni more, say omu ni more. A sorry nusika, a share project him, including me, sorry SDA. The church and the churches paid money. Ntina wo bo asofo we mudino. Sometimes sebi enya ye mpese beka, but asofo no ankasa from the beginning. I can tell you say omu kan hu bi na ma president etu anamo na otu. Yes. Ntina ekoba na say ye ni ana ye raise constitutional issues ukra no. Sebi ye ya bonsanfo na yesu bi mada. I'm telling you, even in the court, the Supreme Court, one of the judge, the president of the panel, the presiding judge, bizarre me say, me some bay. Now my catcher said me a Bible believing Christian. Man can't sorry me, and I did that for a reason. Obisa me lawyer, and also decline to answer that. But now me person engaging me further. Me sure say or tell me first response. No one who say, look, I researched on this and went to the National Cathedral in Washington. No cathedral in the world was built by any state. Not the one in UK, not one in France, not one in Washington. They are private. And so I'm sorry, 8 years ago. Nabusa who say, o minor na say the yedi question na ya asase. This is what?
Yes, seed man.
Please. I'm talking about the judgment in the Bonfire versus Attorney General case. The Attorney General came to court and said that all the state was doing was supporting. But this was not a Christian initiative. It was an initiative by the state. The Supreme Court ignored that fact we put before them. When he said there was even a likely diplomatic rift. Malifo embassy was affected. As I say, for a period. But a diplomatic issue, me person me kind no be. As dina chassie, ebesi sesi ye kase. Empenia akasa hono fa. Me papa, the late Dr. Asantewchi. He didn't even understand it until say share me or me mama ba kufi and obusa me train mu the position anamatiki any constitutional basis I make. And the fact that there was even hard board question in my application.
And also, oh, Kwabrafina Matuase. He's late.
No, but you see, Kabila's position has been.
Nipa bebre and media. Asama na make no. Yan kasa yan tutu ye mra. And I believe the Supreme Court was wrong in their judgment. I believe so. The fact that I didn't go for a review doesn't mean say I agreed with them. Parliament endorsed it by giving seed money. And then he forgot that they had passed a budget in 2018 to give government seed money of $25 million. Contrary to what the government was saying in court.
We're all part of it.
Then 2020, and here me, complicit. I campaigned for Akufo-Addo in 2020. Okay. So we're endorsing his program. And until I'm saying na make no. Me pese ye nyina I say my president. And I said one way wa ba mu nen ye si ye hu afim. Ye nyina ya
It's a collective stuff.
Last point. Minia. Sir President Papa Minia Madam for Augustus Gusi Tano. Senior. Omo issue say cathedral no. Omo dane no dia cultural center. What was that? Did he do that in consultation with the president? Well, in common ye did ye sensational aspects near nsem no see the city. Dia kwakodroi me the message say abodi akeka no ye ntwen so ansa. Ye see ye hwehwemu a ye nto ye bo ne hwehwe ensem mu nyina. De eye me kisine ne kakra ne say we de sika na akodi nipa no ho no. Ebro de won krata mu. And you said you won't cut a buno, ebro. No, I'm saying, don't make that claim. That is the more reason why we should be patient.
You see, I agree with him because
all of us, let's be comfortable with what government of the day is doing. My opinion is that there can be the cross Badwam more. There's a need to put a total stop to we see what and here Yama abide that openness to work around it. Yama individuals involved that opportunity to answer. Yeah. And yes, if we take partisan positions, and yet we will not get
this has not been partisan. For me, I'm saying somebody like Kabila who has held a position there. We cannot do religious versus the secular in a secular state. Yeah. I agree with him and I stand with him. But yes, support to part of the religious community with the taxpayers' money. So that's why I say, as for him, he has a position.
That was also part of it.
But what we are saying is, just yesterday, in this case, it was also supporting. I will land in 1 minute.
We are initiating.
I am landing on this. Just 1 minute. We are in a regime saying that just yesterday, people were going to Hajj. We subsidized. In fact, we sponsor people. And these are in the millions of dollars. Yeah. And then immediately within the same framework and within the same environment, we are saying this cannot be done. And if he who has a position against both is saying something, but the one who is sponsoring one side of the religious community and saying we cannot do it for the other community, I have a problem with that. So this is me, my position.
I don't want us to...
Everybody can disagree. But my position is, if we want to go secular, let's go the American way. No religious, whatever, and we go.
This matter, court. Maybe we will revisit in terms of state-sponsored issues like this, like the Hajj, like what Christians want to do. Obishima Culture says, I'm a Christian for a car park. No, I'm Bompire, forecourt of Parliament House. It's a car park. Obishima argument, you know. But the proper killing of all those
things. What will be the cost for the liability to the state?
But the proper killing.
You see, the Supreme Court had an opportunity to make a determination on the state versus religion relationship, as it's been done in other jurisdictions as the US. But they failed. They chose, if they didn't even, they denied my invocation of the original jurisdiction to interpretation and said they were dealing with enforcement issues I had raised. When you say, Omu ratio, the Sindenda, the Papimomudi Diapano, and Yamraso say, population argument, Nomodi. Oh. That we had 71% of Ghanaians who were Christians. That time, 17% of Muslims and Ghanaians who were Muslims. So 88.8% of the population were religious. So it was okay for the state to support. But the argument we had presented before them was that whilst Hajj board,
would it be wrong?
What me say? I am not against the state supporting
for yes or
but
no.
in this case, the state was not supporting. The state was actually the actor. It was the state that was initiating
it. Came across as if said
the Supreme Court ignored that fact we put before them.
And
that's my point.
Doctor, somebody,
these are different
arguments altogether.
I can give you the facts.
Because the genesis of what we have now is as a result of not the other court and
that is a fundamental issue. No? But in the case of National Cathedral, there is a secondary issue. The fact was it was a state, secondly, state no koye no
accounting issues
a good state no koye no dia na yenya ewu
it seem to have a good debut
what is that hard board yes
his argument will not hold what to foundation what's it then what you want to get
honorable what is the hard board every year accounting issues
yes every year including this year including this year
on my way message yenya cantata no ni yenya on my
fundamentally no state
let's stop the cantata
so you are asking what you are getting from the bill
so I've just been informed also that is it true that the government has said all you show as cultural center
me say ayo man can say omufanya cathedral bi omo but the inconsistencies coming from government sectors is what I'm talking about.
I've just been told that
yes, on whose authority was the my senior and friend Guzitano. On whose authority was he speaking? Do you get me?
It's even too early because as we speak here, the government programs then the plans are this year in TV there.
And then there are legal issues too.
You get me?
It is our comments now. Government has dissolved. Government, you may go into some legal issues, sir. A bit may affect a true so we court.
Really?
Judgment does not because say you're incorporated. And you're incorporated and the law. The law.
But it's out there.
No, I directly say. The Attorney General should take
processes
for the next steps. And that is it. To accompany everything can have birth and death.
That's right.
Government,
but what we are
saying, it's a legal matter. This is a legal personality.
That's right.
It's a trustee.
That's right.
Why is the president saying they should kill that legal person?
But what's your problem with that?
My problem with that is we put a group of people together, Christians. They incorporated a company. Want to look for financing.
There are so many reasons
they are going to do so many things to raise money for the project.
There are so many reasons.
We'll say a buying part in a woman. I have a problem with that.
Deal with our buying part and leave
that. Not only that.
So where is the problem?
Even a private company.
The church, Methodist Church, Presby Church, they all with the government.
No.
And then leave the churches to build their cathedral.
One private company cry. Let's say you solely own it, and there's a legal way of dissolving.
No, I don't have a problem with that. What I'm saying is,
but you can't fault the president. If the president directs that, we should go through the legal means to dissolve that.
What I'm saying is, maybe a Christian. Me say, maybe a Christian, so me kasa say Christian. Yeah, we mosques, Biblia, yes, someone kasa the ACU. Say Christopher, say I saw for Mumbra together. Obia wa sorry. Ye ni ankasa yensi sorry ma o mine. Why would the president say he won't agree?
Okay.
That's the question I'm asking. I don't think the president Becca say a Christopher as of work put them back together say yeah kopesika baby aye kopeno. Na ye mumra bia so na ye de esi asore dan. Wo say aban sa na ewo mu no ma ye free me ni wo ya adwen 100%. But as of one say ye ba be si asore dan ma o man here.
Is that the case?
Is that the case?
Not that the case.
As of for that trustee board of trustees.
There's a reality. Let's deal with the reality.
Who put them together?
Not the ifs.
The reality is. Why do you say no?
Who even put them together?
There are more issues. There are more issues in this report. You see, I'm very careful because I have dissected this document. And I'm still discussing it with my lawyers. A raising issues are, if he said, accrue some legal rights to me, but the lawyers can better position that for me. And yeah, but one, the message can you say, oh my Ghana yenya nyatwomsem
completely
nenya adanko dada adwesem
completely
especially when it come about nyamesem a na no me ka nyamesem a me ka no say ye nkramofo say ye kristofo say ye nananom aso ayi because nyankopon twedi ampon no a ye nananom nim no ansa na Quran ne Bible ba no ye nada no ye nsi na twetwe de wu bia no obetwa
African traditional religion.
You understand? God cannot be. You see, we cannot mock God. Whatever we sow, that be. Abutre no wo na nya sa akse kwabra me no nka ba na ye ko.
Na be me na na ka kire me say. Oman ni. Ya na ma kire so me tro bi mpo nya me.
Then abutre me dia say budu chere.
Oman say ye nyina ye. Ka we dia dia wo. Biara ade bia wa ye bia ensem fata egu Nyankopon animu ase say Kristo ni. None of us will ever support.
Yes.
None. Me I would now because this Carl chief of Bibro Obiana. Exactly.
Okay, so let's end up, doctor, with two things. Just one thing. Obiamwa.
Me wa public interest issue had more. Ghana, legal information institute.
Yes.
Last week, your partners from South Africa, Kenya, Tanzania, and Ghana have various departments, Attorney General, Minister of Parliament. They here some make a very important. Me am managing partner, me senior, the Honorable Obiamwa, or the two Ghana say, Emra a Bob Bine, a share young chichiri young or my Ghana, no, as I say, or man for you, legal literacy. Dear Minia MP or can for accounting laws. Nipa do send the name say, Uye Udiga, na ye company. Afibia, as I said, o file accounts. With your friend saying registration, a registrar general. That's all filing.
Yeah.
Now we renew. Nipa do say a lot. Nipa be brain multimedia, Momo company of incorporation, mu renew there. So they say
2 years ago now,
as I said, yes, and I've so Mrani be so one akodi manfra. Parliament me pass Mrabi.
Sure.
A chimp Mrabi sign. Sure. Court no oye batan tim wako no oye batan obeman chechimu no. Onya aware of that. And you know what judgment be a judgment no ne ayi mrana wo ho no sabi ebuabura enti san nkitamudie no obi tinkran mo oye lawyer oye judge enti available to no be so on my be o mikrom kintampo emrana ye nsakyeremu no kra no copy ko ho
na me de doctor me kakra de law kakra me hu ye kra issue our reason.
Yeah.
The serious part of it ma temptia na me nya bia me nim de nya nru ho so almost ni nyina achi no ignorance is not
an excuse. Oh yes. And article 41 article 41 there are 11 clauses there. Or say we are Ghana by as I said, money so be shamra a bobai. It's your duty. It's duty. Initiative ya ban a yapana mas million of parliament.
Yeah.
Any a buying crabata any media. A fra partnership no young momodin say ye be bodo ro ne ati ase ahunu say o man no ye mra de agina nie ne ye betumi aye nie ne ni say ye nie MPS ye ti han mu e ba say BBC say ya e say evacuate no first answer na me no so nim sa yeah on ba kwa dai
so no hu ya
ya she say no no
well ba ma she no ba wu ye say di ma o say so mu na
eti na enu nja say oye nipa che ba ya nka say she mu no ya ye ne say enye say ni di so now ya nya ho brase ne ahotoso say ye di nyamesuro nipa ho do any to watch ya Ghana me shine do
overly.
Well, on that note, maybe you want to join the conversation at 0302 211701 equity 4 0302 211701 equity 4. Maybe I think on the note what
political
message pa adeba kwa
that's what we are doing.
Adeba kwa high nyina ne ye no kreka ne ye kase ye Ghana for ye to watch, you know, and Doc, Sadi, what preacher, but I don't know how we can calm it down. We are increasingly becoming too partisan at the expense of even our relationship and our beliefs. Increasingly. as ye draw sharp line bi pa ma se me call honorable one e se me dodgy and sacra because yeah
mamenka ayibi kakra enra me ne me pani bi kodi nkomo ana je no twe madwene si so nipa yesu no ye wo mo aye adufrepe ene ye wo wo no mo a eye wo kokoduro ene ye wo wo no mo a mo ye anyansafo nipa bia nyame boye no ye wo saa ne man esu miensen ebi a edi emu se de esi danso we mu no ena every nti obi wonu a ne nadufure pe no edo so chen ne nyansa ne na kukoduro obi so wonu a na kukoduro no eso chen ne nyansa ene nadufure pe ne ade wonu a ye adufure pe no momu nkodigwa business that's where greed operates and that's well hey wonu a ye kukoduro no momu omo kukoduro de di kai no tie de me ka ti oyi Okokan Republic by a Plato. These are the points.
Yeah, these are the points. Yeah.
One more kukodro, Momon Kobo by to say soldier for Oma a Yakukodro Memasem. Ha, Momunkoye, soldier for police, names and Bambo, and this animano, a bunny near Dian near there. Omomuye Yansano, Mumum, any mine, a moo mine. Wow. Nasa woman, one more yet, a free penny bed mine anymore. Man, cost with that. O ma de owo kukodro ni bedi man anymore a man de bia ye be kitikiti ni akopem so
Benjamin good morning apom say dem tu abudi ehiesia ye ho hello Benjamin good morning apom say
good morning on my hen ko blasante what say
oh nyame adom pa jo bia boko
you on my national cathedral and person me ka ho asun kakra e be simply for e say omo enhwe na omo enji wontume mai sanse ho na yi pa yes, and you see, I'm up to a motion and not be come with a Simon.
Okay, so yeah, that's CP. Or maybe your wrap up comments now for you.
Debbie, your horses are even
extended.
Yes,
Bill be a told one. Bill be out trouble percent. And Debbie, and you and 21 days. So you follow. So now I follow to that. The fact that I'm not going there doesn't mean I don't follow Parliament. I follow. I have interest. If you are talking about legal education,
you need to be part of it. Very good place for learning.
Follow MP before you know.
Now, revisit me at Parliament.
Yes.
What we are doing now is we are building sitting this every Badwam amateur. Tonight, extended sitting Mondays and Saturdays. Sister Cry, initially I say a rising on the 25th of July. Intimately extended to be a first. I guess. Yes, stress.
Your mama pressure.
Pressure there,
mama pressure,
papa. Yeah, na. Enti ni nyina so say be here who you like okan ye no. So who feel say you should know yourself. Man should know many people be. But I tell you, 99% of people also do not even know who and what they are. Yeah. If you know who and what you are, then you know what you do, how you do it, and it makes life very simple. It's simple. Cry. Enti go so say I young catch it for say I be Parliament channel so. Yeah, dedicated channel GBC. Yeah.
I remember
about majority leader and pushy agenda. Give the speed be all day because I say Ghana for so and very soon it will he even wants to extend this to our committee levels. Say call committee meetings. Ghanaians to be able to see what is going on. Now and also put it on our toes. To be able to serve our people better.
Okay, so the 1 week observance for the late Mrs. Elizabeth Boahima Boate, 95 years. What? Basso Yawade, a year Bronga Hafo and Kranza Bruno East, in Kranza Sesiman, a honor Basso Ewo. Now, main cow say. He passed for Nana Kwame Bafo and Kranza Mahine, Nana Kwabnatete, and Kranza Nifahine, Nana Sele out Tosumi in the Kentampo, Dega Mo Kuru, Afi Nana Pabutomu Fanchemi Semitia Agbajaga, Nana Akwesi Akumako, Anafi Nana Ya Sapoma, Nana Fia Kwa Achamfo. Oba Penya Kusia Nyameche, Nana George Insia, Honorable J.K. Donfe, D.K. Okra, Bonfe, Omina Okentampo, no more Kosa Nimu, Bamboy, and a hand no more Mary Yama, Mariama, yeah. And also, but as a doctor, Nick Danso, this one. Era Kabila, doctor, the auntie, Miss Wa, Osiwa, yeah, good, yeah. It's Mano, ya Boatin, James Boatin, Georgina, Aiti Boatin, Abna Kukura, Unina, Geo Boatin, and Manina.
Mamenka Bibi, Miss Wa Nikunu Geo Boatin. He was the first regional secretary of the Brunhafo CPP. Oh, wow. Obeye district commissioner Ewon Kranza anyway.
Wow.
And Kwame Nkrumah.
Roll the numbers enough here. Dr. Medasi.
Mr. Medasi.
No matter Bente. Medasi horrible. For the first time, we elite can come say, I'm
pleased to meet you.
No,
but other room, any behind the scenes conversation.
One man, the Ghana we want, the one man reflective or
in fact,
are you engaging the youth because there are opportunities now? Yes. YA, NAPE, and all those things.
And you know, I told you what I've done.
Michelle was or invite me when you concentrate.
Oh,
Agric minister. Or the feed Ghana.
Yes. And you know,
follow through.
My team.
Follow through.
I'm coming for no. The other time they will not register. Team with team, they visit community by community to put them obia and qualification. I thought you have a database of all the youth who are looking for
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Just
that's
Google
the winner for today.
Now we go
0359
15,000 of them registered.
Star 059 3734 star. My message is to be 059 3734 star. When are you winner?
I need them to issues. All uploaded on the system. My MCE has access. I have 2 officers in the constituency. They have access to the software.
Why are you?
The first time, but I've enjoyed you.
We call community. Community issue status. Which one have we selected? What is the status? In fact, even one more SRS committee. I can show you videos.
So he's empowering them. Yes, they be
good. And Nyamia don't mean yes.
Now, I want to I know
but doctor, we should find doctor, we should find the time to kill all those things.
I didn't know how are you going to kill him? Malcolm Gladwell, 2000 or True Book B. Little things that make a big difference.
Yeah.
Near man kitty bio.
And I didn't say
and also so be brave. I near man
thank you so much. And be a proud Ghanaian and demonstrate patriotism. Bye bye.